everybody, and welcome in to Blue Jays Today, folks, where tonight we're going to be watching along as the Toronto Blue Jays try to rectify the wrongs that were performed yesterday. That was a tough, brutal loss. I think it was very eye-opening to a lot of individuals that, oh, shit, this bullpen, it is a problem on a night where, or an afternoon, I should say, where Bo Bichette goes 4 for 4 and put the offense and the lineup on his back. Did not mean anything at all because the bullpen under Tommy Nance, under Brendan Little, blew that thing wide open in the 9th inning. And of course, we are looking for a different result right now because the Yankees and the Red Sox, they are on our ass. As you can see, there's a little bit of a change here amongst the personnel of Blue Jays today.
I'm not Adam.
He's not Adam. If he is Adam, then holy crap, we got a big problem right here. But yes, Scott from the Walk-Off Podcast was kind enough to join us this evening. As you guys know, Adam is out there in BC right now. Yeah, GG saying, yo, Adam, you look a little different. So yeah, he was kind enough to join us. Before we get into everything, the lineups and all that stuff, give yourself a quick plug, Scott, about what you got going on and what's upcoming.
Yeah, so with the Walk-Off Podcast, we...
Oh, sorry. Dalton Varsha's chopping wood.
Oh, yes. Look at that. That's the sort of high-quality graphics that separates Blue Jays Today from the rest.
Yeah, exactly.
So I run the Walk-Off Podcast, everybody. We run shows every single Friday, and then our mailbag is on Tuesday. I also host the only live Blue Jays talk show in Toronto, and that runs this Thursday at Left Field Brewing in Liberty Village. It is Baseball Town. Our boy Nick here has been on many times and is going to be stepping in again on Thursday. Starts at 8:30. We've got Jonah Birnbaum from The Score. We've got Chris Black.
Were you looking at me to...
No. I love Chris Black and his threads on Twitter. Anyone who doesn't follow him at Down to Black, you got to check it out.
You have to, actually. He posts some incredible stuff. I feel like I steal most of my analysis from Chris Black, honestly.
Hey, you and me both, buddy.
Yeah.
No one deep dives like that, man. Anyways, long story short, get your tickets. Eventbrite, Baseball Town. If you use the code BASEBALL, you get 20% off. Tickets for $20.
There you go, everybody. I was stupid enough to not put in the link to do so in the description. Maybe in a half inning we can do that upcoming, and then you guys can click on that at some point after this stream and go get your tickets if you are interested. Let's get into the lineups for today's ball game. Kicking things off for your Toronto Blue Jays, you got George Springer batting 1, Nathan Lucas 2, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who they were just highlighting in the last 10 games, is actually batting below 150. Questionable stuff going on right there. Bo Bichette, who is the complete opposite, just been absolutely going insane mode right now. Enjoy it while we have it, everybody. There's not a 100% chance that he's back with this team next year. So the fact that we have him right now is great. Dalton Varsha batting 5, Alejandro Kirk 6, Schneider 7, Jimenez 8, and then Kiner Falefa, our old buddy, is going to be batting 9th. On the bump, you got Mr. Jose Berrios, La Maquina, everybody. He's got a 3.95 ERA. Scott, this is where you come in. He's up against
the Cincinnati Reds. Batting first, we've got their center fielder, Friedel, Noel Marte in the 2-hole, De La Cruz, Ellie in batting third. We've got Austin Hayes in the cleanup spot, Gavin Lux hitting 5th, Stewart in the 6th spot, 7 is Cabriant Hayes, and then Trevino and McLean coming in the rear there.
And then on the bump,
we've got Scott Barlow being the opener, just coming in to pitch an inning or two.
Yeah, because it was correct me if I'm wrong, it was Lodolo, and then there was something that went down like a couple hours ago. I just saw like the update on my phone, and I was, again, I'm a bad podcaster because I didn't deep dive into it further. But what was the deal there?
Well, this is where I wish I could just. You really threw to me in a bad spot.
So you also are a bad podcaster.
I am also a bad podcaster. I literally saw that they had switched out Barlow on the way over here on Twitter and didn't look further into it.
Yeah,
So,
I did effectively the exact same thing. Wow. So I was hoping you'd pick me up there, Scott. But it is what it is.
no,
So if
now
you
we're
guys
just
want
both in the mud.
more analysis like that, you can get that at Left Field Brewery on Thursday evening at 8:30. Shout out to the 94 people who are watching right now, guys. If you haven't already done so, please hit that like and smash the subscribe button. We truly appreciate it. We are trying to get up to 35,000 subscribers.
So close.
So close. 34.1 thousand subscribers right now. So I can assure you that if the Toronto Blue Jays go on a deep playoff run, that will inevitably cash, I guess. But if the bullpen keeps playing like it is, they will not be going on a deep playoff run, which then brings me to my next thing. We always do score predictions here. We are at that point where we predict here. Jose Berrios on the bump. They do not have Lodolo anymore. They got Scott Barlow opening, and then God only knows where they're going to go after that. But you also got to factor in that the Blue Jays bullpen is just quite literally a pile of burning trash right now. What is your score prediction for today? Do we bounce back?
I mean, after I would say the most heartbreaking game of the season last night, I guess yesterday afternoon. But
Do you think it was?
Oh man, it hit me so hard yesterday. Yesterday, I kind of realized that the bullpen is a major problem. I was telling you before we hopped on here that I was slow to that trough because I was really like, you know what? Bullpens are always in flux.
They're volatile.
The relievers are very volatile. We saw how dominant that they can be in April, in June, in July, and I was just hoping for a return to that. And then, you know, you start to dig into those deeper numbers.
The Sabre metrics are not pretty with the bullpen right now.
Like how it looks. They were getting all sorts of whiff earlier in the season, and that is not the case. Teams have kind of adjusted and are now not swinging, and now the Blue Jays need to readjust. So I am very worried. So my score prediction after all of that, I'm going to say that the offense steps up big here.
Okay.
I think Nathan Lucas in the tool hole is a good way to go about this right now with Barger struggling the way he is.
Yep.
I'm going to go Blue Jays 9, Cincinnati 5.
Okay, 9-5 right there from Scott. Also, I see in the chat that I missed did I miss somebody something? I think I missed somebody something, so I apologize for missing somebody something. If you had a question, ask me again, because that's bad of me. Quickly reading off some of your score predictions. 10-7 says GG, 7-5 says Super Tiny, 5-4 says Richard, 10-6 Jays, Pistol Pete going 5-3 Jays.
That's the lowest prediction. Everyone's
thinking high right now. Everyone's thinking high right now. So when we were on the Blue Jays Today show yesterday, I said that we were going to lose the first two games of this series. So I called it yesterday, and I said that we would lose this one. However, that was under the assumption that they had a decent starting pitcher going, and they were not going to be doing a bullpen day. So simply because I need them to win, I want them to win, I will take this opportunity to change my prediction right now. The one thing is, like, Jose Berrios has not been, like, he's been as mid can be, basically.
The Berrios experience.
Yeah, it's he's quite literally like as average of a pitcher this year as you can get. Is that good enough against the Reds, who are fighting for their playoff lives? Fuck it, we ride. I say yes. Blue Jays win this thing. Blue Jays win a nail biter 7-6. That's what I'll say right there. Shout out to Jay Dilla for becoming a Bautista bat flip member. That's awesome. We very rarely see that update. So we do need to put you up on the board. So this is going to be your job for today.
Okay.
I always
MVPs.
I never like doing this. This is Adam's job. So you get to write their names down. So I believe I missed one as well. So shout out to Jay Dilla. You get to go up on the board of MVPs. And then I think I missed someone else. Who the hell did I miss, chat? Who the hell did I miss? It was Jockey Boy. Can you also write down Jockey Boy too? W's in the chat for Jockey Boy. W's in the chat for Jay Dillon. W's in the chat for the
Boy?
Jockey Boy. That's right. And W's in the chat for the 132 legends who are already here before first pitch. We appreciate every single one of you. The fact that you're spending your evening coming and hanging out with these losers, it really does mean a whole lot. And you guys know the rules. The 69th like also goes on the board, courtesy of Scott this evening. 2.5 games up of the Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Fuck, it feels like
Crochet and Freed today for the...
Is that what they're doing?
Sure that's what's going on. It's their two aces.
So what you're saying is this is effectively a must-win at this point.
They gotta put up a W here.
Oh man, yeah, it was too good to be true. What were we? Were we up? We were like 6 games up at one point. Is that right?
6 games.
That was like the pinnacle of success.
6.5 up on the Yankees. They were 5.5 up on the Red Sox. And
right.
This was like what, 9 days ago?
I know it does not feel that long ago. And 2.5 games. That's the difference of we have one mediocre week and they have one really good week. Or, I mean, we're going to play series against both of them coming up. So it's like we lose that series, bang, there it is. It is gone. And with this Toronto Blue Jays team, the way that they're playing right now, and just in years past as well, I think going into a wild card series, that could be game over immediately.
My big problem with a wild card series is look at the teams that they would be up against, right? You've got the Boston Red Sox, who have Garrett Crochet and Dustin May at the top of that starting rotation. Mm-hmm. That's a tough one to go into a 3-game series against. You got the Seattle Mariners, who might have the best starting rotation in baseball.
Yeah.
You've
not
got
to
the
mention
Houston
they can
Astros,
hit home runs like crazy.
Like, they can hit home runs now that they went out and got Eugenio Suarez. I want nothing to do with a 3-game series. I think most people feel the same, but my goodness, this bullpen's got to get it together, man.
Yeah, and you list off all those aces right there, and do not get me wrong. I think that Shane Bieber and Max Scherzer, and I like our 3 guys that we have right now, kind of slotted for a playoffs rotation. But are we
like them a lot more in a 5-game series?
Exactly, I like them a lot more in a 5-game series, and I'm not about to sit here and tell you guys that pound for pound right now today. Shane Bieber is the same caliber as Garrett Crochet or Tarek Skubal or any of those other individuals who's been doing it all season long. We're going to leave that conversation there, everybody. We're getting to first pitch right now.
Georgie boy.
Unk. And that's going to be a strike right there. W's in the chat for Ronald for joining the community. We appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. And here is Unk. He still got it, Scott. He still got it.
Old man Springer.
Do you get triggered when you see stuff like that, knowing that you would qualify as
an
Unk? Yeah.
No, I've become just accepting of
numb to it. Yeah, okay. I get it.
I'm old. I get it.
Yeah, of course.
Didn't happen overnight.
Yeah. 1-1 on Unk, who's batting 300 on this season, and he's going to drive that one, and that's got to go. That has got to go.
Leadoff spot.
Let's go. Hell yeah. George Springer, Unk, boom. 1-0 off of Barlow. That is exactly the start that we needed, folks. W's in the chat for Unk. Oh, yes.
Oh, man.
Dude, George Springer. We were all so wrong about George Springer.
The apology tour continues because what he has done at 35 years old has gotten to the point where you don't even have to say at 35 years old anymore. Like, he's literally just one of the best players in baseball.
Wow.
Nathan Lucas at the plate. Takes that strike. I sure love this dude. I covered him a bunch in Buffalo last year. And it's so rare to see a guy like a 30-year-old
Lucas,
long-time minor leaguer, get the opportunity he's gotten. And, especially with how much he bounced back and forth over the last couple of years to stay at this point and then to just do what he's done. I mean, 112 games right now, and he is just an above average. That's going to be a fly out.
That's going to be a fly out right there for Nathan Lucas. No, when we were down in Buffalo, because you guys know we were down in Buffalo few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that. I mean, there was a lot of guys in there that were really, really nice guys, but like I kind of felt for them a little bit because I'm like, damn, like Riley Trotta, for instance, it was his birthday. While we were down there, and we wished him happy birthday, and he turned 27, which is the same age that I am right now. And I'm like, shit, like, here, 1 second. Gotta play this for Vladdy. Where's my Vladdy graphic? Vladdy.
Yes.
Vladdy daddy. I kind of felt for him. I'm like, damn, dude, like, the window's passing. And then I thought about Nathan Lucas, and I'm like, that's got to be like
Such
your
a
Tom
motivator.
Brady.
Such
You
a
know what I
motivator.
mean? Like, for anyone that's down there in Buffalo, it's like, no, you can still do it even when you're starting to get up there. And, I know 27's not old, but like for baseball, it's like you're starting to pass your window.
It's kind of past your prime.
Exactly,
in baseball.
right?
I mean, and that's what's really interesting, too, is that there has got to be so many guys who played on that Bison's team that did get motivation from that. I mean, I know he's on the White Sox now, but Will Robertson was kind of in that boat. I know he's with the Twins right now, but Alan Roden was kind of in that boat, right? That 26, 27-year-old.
It's like, this could be it, No, it's definitely a good story, Nathan Lucas, and that is going to be a 4-pitch walk
balls
right there for Mr. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I see W's in the chat for Tony Lynn. Tony Lynn, did you do something, and did we miss any type of donation of any kind? Let us know if we did or did not. 172 people in here. All of you guys are quite literally the best. Bo Bichette now up, and oh my God, guys, he has been.
Of course, there's a bow graphic.
Of course, there's a bow graphic. We always say Bobo go boom boom here. I don't know why that hasn't picked up, guys. We gotta
like that.
We gotta make that go further. 88 RBIs though for Bo Bichette. I think that's maybe the most impressive stat
You think
for
he
me.
hits 100 this year?
100%, man. I mean, we got a month left of baseball. You need 12 more.
Yeah.
I think he hit 100 with the way he's playing ball right now. Definitely.
That is 6 straight balls from Barlow here. He seems a little rattled after giving up that home run to Springer. And then another long fly ball to Lucas.
Deals right there on Bichette, and that one's not even remotely close to the
7
zone.
balls.
Oh, we could be in for a game tonight, Scott.
9-5 prediction again, just a reminder.
It's been a while since, at the beginning of the year, it was happening. It felt like every other day, but it's been a while since we've gone live for a game, and they just blew it wide open off the top. And that's going to be 8 straight balls for Scott Barlow. You love to see it. Hey, massive shout out here to Pavin. I would like to see Clement instead of Jimenez in the lineup. $5 dono. Scott, your job. Put his name up on the board.
Pavin's on the board, baby.
Clement instead of Jimenez. Yeah, I mean, Jimenez is... I'd love to hear your thoughts on this as well, Scott, but Jimenez is the dead spot of dead spots in the lineup. Great defensively speaking, but that is all there is to it. Putting him in the lineup, you are relying on the 8 other guys in there, whereas Clement can actually do something for you offensively speaking. Jimenez, it's not the same thing. That one's going to be a ball right there on Mister. You've already seen it, but
this is 10 balls in a row. Like, this is at the point now, if you're at the game as a Jays fan, you got to start yelling, right? 10.
Yeah, that's actually insane. Like, how is it? Okay, this is something that I've always thought. The strike zone deals finally, and of course he was taken all the way. The strike zone, it changes a little bit for every hitter, but it's effectively the same. If you're an
Unless you're
MLB
Davis Schneider, and then for some reason it's just 6 inches higher. Yeah,
it's all over the place. Swung and missed right there on that one. But if you're an MLB pitcher who's been pitching the baseball their whole life, I'm just like, how could you ever 4-pitch walk a guy and miss the strike zone 4 times in a row? You're not intentionally walking him. It's like it's right there. You've been doing this action forever. Like,
it's such a mental game. Like, it's so
it's
insane.
Gotta be,
It's so insane. I remember watching a podcast with Sarah Silverman, and she was talking about being on acid and trying to drive, and just like she had done driving her whole life. They were on like this dirt road, and she couldn't even figure out brake and gas because she was just overthinking it so much. And even though that's a horrible example of what being a pitcher is like, it is kind of like if you get in your head and you start being like, I got to throw a strike, I got to get that in there, and it's just like you overthink it, and next thing you know, you're sinking.
And that is way away, and the bases are loaded, everybody. Maybe Scott's the good luck charm.
Maybe I'm the good luck charm.
JF saying, I'm just here to remind you guys that you messed up Troll of the Month. I know, I fucked up, all right. I did not get the graphics set up or anything set up.
Oh, no.
JF
no
also says,
this time?
oh no, there will be a Troll of the Month. JF is actually up big time. He says Adam had a glow down. He's our like kind of resident troll in here. But we love him though. It's all in good spirits. You know, that's all.
Yeah.
I'm totally cool to get my ass trolled on the regular. It's just like not when it's like you're against me. Right, JF's not against us. He's here for the vibes.
There's a difference between ball busting and trolling, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Please, Captain, no ground ball here. At least a fly ball. Dude, Captain Kirk has been. I'm so happy that this is the direction that we went in with this team in terms of our catching position. Like
another place where I was really dead wrong.
I can truthfully say I was on this guy's train the whole time. Never left this train, even last year. I can honestly say that.
I will say, I always have liked Kirk. It's not like I was like hating on Kirky, but go back 3 years when they had Gabriel Moreno's in the weeds and Danny Jansen.
Also,
I was kind of like, if I'm picking two, I picked the wrong two.
You picked the wrong two, man. And that's gonna be sent.
Get over his head.
And it's over his head.
That'll clear the base.
Bang! What is this? 2-3 runs?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Kirk's at third.
No way. Oh, what did he say?
Alejandro. Let's go, baby.
Stolen base and a triple in 2025. Talk about.
Dude. Alejandro Kirk, are you kidding me?
What?
And that is how you start an effing ball game, folks. Let's go. Also, I did see you there in the worst possible moment, but we will never not appreciate a donation like this from Abba Edgar. $50 donation.
That's worth the board.
That's definitely worth the board, man. Hi, Scott. Welcome to the Blue Jays family. I love the streaming, and shout out to the Walk Off podcast. Hi, Nick. I hope the Blue Jays bullpen is a lot better going forward. Big series against New York Yankees on Friday. Go Jays, go. So shout out, thank you so much, Abba. We
go Abba, go. Come on.
Seriously, yeah, go Abba, go. We appreciate you so much, man. Obviously a listener of the walk-off as well. Yeah, we are also hopeful that that the series against New York, the bullpen will be significantly better. And it looks like Kirk was actually thrown out, so that's too bad. Yeah, he did get him. We were a little overambitious, but you know what? I'm totally fine with it. He sent that ball almost 400 feet, deep center, and Schneider now just got a hold of that fly ball. Oh my, can we deal with Scott Barlow on the daily? Let me get my Schneider graphic up.
All over Scotty Barlow right now. Yes.
Babe Schneider, baby. Babe Schneider. We were lucky enough to have that man on the show. Phenomenal human being.
How did that go?
Really cool, dude. I don't know what it was, but maybe this is so arrogant of me. I had a bias that Schneider didn't like us for some reason, and there was quite literally like zero reasoning behind this whatsoever. I don't even know if he knew who we are, but we got his, we were able to contact him, and he was nice enough to come on the show, and was just honestly like just a super down to earth, humble person. Yeah. We asked him some dumb questions, and he was kind enough to answer them. So I thought it was great.
Yeah, he's a gem.
1 and 2 right now, and another big time shout out to Just My Opinion Sorry for a $10 donation in the chat right there. Let's go Blue Jays. That's an MVP, folks.
Does that get up there?
That gets up there. Every donation, every anything gets up on the board of MVPs. And I'll tell you right now, historically speaking, you're writing way too big.
Okay.
You're writing way too big, especially in a game where we're up 4-0, folks. Is he writing way too big, chat? You tell me. 2-2 on Mr. Davis Schneider. Also, if we haven't already gotten to 69 likes, then can we get there, folks? You let me know. 2-2 on Babe Barlow. 29th pitch. That one's going to be fouled off. He's going to be up to 30 pitches. So this is very clearly just going to be an opener for them.
The way Davis Schneider has readjusted after slumping so heavily in 2024 and then being cut in 2025, like, it blows my mind.
It's adversity, man. He really battled through all that adversity. I thought the craziest part, like when we had him on the show, he was talking about how every game or every other game or every series, he just completely changes his batting stance.
Yeah.
So the other game, that one's going to be fouled off right there. The other game, well, not the other game, but a couple games ago when he hit 2 home runs. Who was that against? It was against...
Oh, my goodness. Who was that against?
It was about a week ago.
Yeah.
So, anyways, it was about a week ago. He hit 2 home runs against the team. I was literally there in person. I don't know why I don't remember this. Full count on Schneider. That's going to be fouled off. He was impersonating in that game Bobby Witt Jr. And apparently that's what he was doing there. And he did that for a couple games and it was really working for him. And then, he was telling us, well, a series prior, he was doing Aaron Judge. And then before that, he was doing, like another big name. I'm just like, how the fuck do you do that?
And he has done that his whole career.
Yeah.
It's just like one of those things, a trick he uses to stay out of his head. If
Right.
he's constantly tweaking things and constantly tinkering, it's tough to constantly be like, what am I doing wrong?
Exactly.
And analyze yourself. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I see people in the chat saying, who is this guy? Deals. Oh, okay, that was a rough one. That was a rough one, everybody. That is the inning, but it's all right. Alejandro Captain Kirk comes up clutch for the boys. George Springer, still got it. We up 4-0, folks. Jose Berrios has himself a lead. If you're unfamiliar with
This guy is me, I'm guessing is who they're talking about. Who is me?
Well, I assume they're not talking about me because that'd be pretty fucking weird.
They're here for a reason, and that is you, yes.
If you're unfamiliar with who this is Scott from the Walk Off podcast. You may or may not have seen them pop up on your YouTube algorithm. If you have not, I highly encourage that you go search up the Walk Off podcast and make it so that they pop up on your YouTube algorithm.
He looks poor. Why? Now I have to know. What is it about? Is it the beard? Is it just...
Maybe it's the beard and the hoodie,
I don't know.
The beard...
It's a windbreaker. It breaks wind. No.
What do you think, guys? Does he look like I just picked him up off the street, or
is he over 30? I am over 30. Which, see, this is the thing, right? I'm old. Looks poor. That one hurt.
It cut because it was semi-true, though. Let's be honest with ourselves here. Scott, don't forget to write my name. JF, you did Jack, dude. You did Jack.
Oh.
But we are now getting to Jose Berrios, folks. Coming up on to the bump. It's nice to have Nick from Blue Jays today grant his first make...
Okay, very funny. I didn't actually think your chat would be this humorous, but they are they're involved pretty good.
They're
some ball busters.
100%, man. They're clever with it. They're clever with it. So you gotta win them over first, I guess. But yeah, I'm actually gonna be part of
and then there's one. You are a very nice person, Scott. Thank you. I needed that one.
There you go, man. I'm actually gonna be part of his event. Happening on Thursday. So if you guys want to come see me with him doing stuff, then go check out his social media pages and you will find all the information there. That's going to be 0-1 on TJ Fried. La Maquina up on the bump. I'm not going to play his graphic just yet. I don't want to jinx him. If he gets a strikeout, we'll play his graphic, folks.
All right. Jose with a 4-run lead to start the first inning. Love it.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. And this is the type of lead that Jose needs because I have not been having a whole lot of faith in Jose Berrios recently. Similarly,
every time I lose faith in Jose Berrios, though, he does something like pitch 7 innings and allow 4 hits and 1 run. Like,
yeah, and I think that's just, he has proven that he is, honestly, he's just kind of proven that he's a middle of the rotation guy where he'll have stretches. He'll have 2-3 starts in a row where he's one of the best pitchers in baseball. And you're thinking, okay, we're finally getting the breakout. And then he'll have that blow up start where, we make it 1.2 innings and it's, 5 earned, 6 earned. And you're thinking, oh shit, we're back to square one.
And that's kind of been his MO his whole career. Like when we got it from the Twins, that was what Twins fans said. They're like, enjoy the roller coaster ride that is Jose Berrios.
Yeah, and I was hoping at the time that is going to be a swing and a miss, and that
there it
is worthy of the graphic.
Play the graphic.
Because he's a machine,
Yes,
you get
I get
that.
it.
Yeah,
Very
okay.
good.
You get
Thank
that.
you for translating that for me.
Yeah. Massive shout out to Lucky Chit, $6.99. Love Scott. And the fact that Nick and Adam give other channels love. Blue Jays Today gets it. We appreciate you, man. We don't want to put anybody down here. I know how tough it is to be a content creator in any capacity. Scott's been doing it just as long as we have, and his opinion is just as idiotic as my own. So,
well, thank you.
Yeah.
It's just nice to be in the same level as Blue Jays Today.
2-0 right now on Marte. Is he a brother to Cattell?
He is not.
He's not. Okay, we just have the last name. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Jose, 8th pitch incoming. And that is going to be a strike right there. Cincinnati, kind of a weird team, man. Like, they're always, I feel like for the entirety of the time that I've watched baseball, Cincinnati, they've always been good.
Slightly better than the Pirates.
Yeah. It's like, they've always been like kind of good, but like, you're like, what's your direction here? Are you going for it? Are you not going for it? What are you doing?
They're literally the typical Central team. Right?
Yeah.
They're the Minnesota Twins of the National League.
Yeah, the Minnesota Twins. Exactly. It's like, they're hanging around always, but
are they good? Are they
good? I don't know. It's like, but they're a thorn in your ass sometimes when you play them. Full count right now on Marte. JF, you're probably right about that.
Yeah.
That's going to be a double. That one just got off of the third baseman right there. Who remembers Trevor Bauer winning Cy Young for the Reds? He didn't win Cy Young for the Reds, did he?
Yes, he did.
It was for the Reds?
It was for the Reds in 2020.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
For whatever reason in my brain, I mean, I knew that he won Cy Young in the COVID year. For whatever reason in my brain, I was thinking that was with the Dodgers, but... Right, because then that's when he signed his big-time contract. And
highest paid contract at the time.
And then that's when it all came crashing down. And Daniela Castro, while this does not warrant, I think, a name on the board, can actually do anything. You have been a member for 25 months. That's effectively as long as we've had the memberships. Scott, you should come back for the playoffs when Adam is here, too. That'd be lots of fun, man.
It would be a lot of fun.
Actually, I'll tell you right now.
I don't know about how much room we have here to do that, but
we've done a 3-person stream before.
Nice, okay.
We have done it.
You're like, it can be done.
It can be done.
We do have a third chair, he says.
Yeah. 0-1 on Ellie De La Cruz. Fires. That one's going to be inside ball 1. We were actually planning to do at least for game 1 of the playoffs, we're going to be doing kind of this like all day stream. So we're going to start streaming, I don't know, like 6-7 hours before the game. And we're going to just, we're going to do a whole section where we cook nachos. And, it's, because I feel like at that moment in time, what do you want? When the game's at 7 p.m., you're at work, all you're doing is you're thinking about the game. Mm-hmm. And you want to be hanging out with your guys, talking about the game and getting ready for the game.
Seeing nachos being made.
That's going to be based in. That is going to be a run scored. So it's 4-1. And this is why we got that lead, everybody. This is why we got that lead, folks.
This is why all of you made the prediction, and they were high scores.
Yes. Yeah, considering we've had 5 total runs come in the first inning, I think you guys might have been on to something. But yeah, we're gonna have we're gonna have some moments in time where we do sit down at like kind of a lounge area. We're thinking a very fluid stream. It's gonna be multi-cam setup, so maybe a camera setup in this area, camera setup over here. We're gonna have multiple individuals. I mean, me, Adam, some of our friends. If you wanted to be part of it, that'd be awesome.
I would love to be.
So yeah, it's just gonna be vibe central. 0-1 on Austin Hayes, who's doing better than I thought he was doing. 266 batting average, or 261 batting average, excuse me, and an OPS of 766. That one's fouled off 0-2.
Yeah, he's been a slightly above average hitter again this year. I mean, he looked pretty good with Baltimore, and I really thought that he was an above average hitter on Baltimore because last year they were just a buzzsaw to get through. So you kind of hide Austin Hayes in that 7 spot, right? And he has been very good since becoming a Red.
0-2. That one's going to be sent over to the Vladdy. Thoughts on Vladdy Gold Glove this year?
He has been on.
I know.
Defensively.
I know. You go over to Baseball Savant and the sabermetrics look like shit, but then I actually looked back at it, and this season, he's having a better season defensively than when he actually did win Gold Glove a few years ago. So it's like, oh, okay, I mean, he's doing it.
Sometimes it's who else is playing the position that you're playing.
Right.
And it may be a Vlad year,
Yeah, because I'm not familiar with all of the defensive numbers for, around first base in the American League, but it feels from the eyeball test anyways that Vladdy is doing good work. 2-2 on Hayes. 3 more to 69. Folks, we got 255 people in here, and you're telling me we have not got to 69 likes yet?
Don't go over.
Yeah. They do this, so they do this thing where we get like, it's always, we get really close. It takes
67,
a while.
and then it's like 74, and everyone's like, oh!
No, it like explodes up because everybody tries to get it at the same time.
And that is a stolen base for one of the fastest dudes in baseball.
Do you think you could beat him in a race on a bike?
Now, this is the sort of reality show I want to see.
Yeah. It's like, honestly, if it was a 100-meter race, I don't know if I could.
I don't know if I could.
Because I think his acceleration would be quicker than I could accelerate on the bicycle, honestly. And we do have a 69 in here.
Yes.
Temp hold up. We got it's a contentious topic. Temp saying I might have been 69. Michael saying assuredly that he is 69. Oh. And then a couple other people are also fighting for it. I know it's not you, JF. Get out of here. That one's going to be fouled off right there. We always go with the first person who says it.
Who claims it.
Exactly, because we don't know.
Yeah.
So it's really it's a stupid game that we play here, Scott. Let me just confirm that we are, in fact, look at, see how much it skyrockets? Yeah. It just explodes. We're going to give it to Temp right there because he might have been 69. And
did they get him?
Oh, shit. Okay, I was looking at 69 right now. Didn't realize that he had not gotten the stolen base and then was back at first. Can you do me a favor and write down Temp? Exactly what is here? Temp 0_CS under the 69. He's not an MVP. He goes here. Oh. He gets his special treatment. Here you go. I got this specifically for that. It's almost like we've done this like a trillion times before.
Okay. Lay it on me again.
Temp 0_CS. And Berrios is going to fire that one back, and Elliot DeCluy's learned his lesson. He's there, but that's 2 disengagement, so he will be off. He's already going to be running anyways on 3-2 pitch, but definitely going to be looking to potentially take one right here.
Jose Berrios. Berriosing.
And he is off, and that's going to be sent to third, and they will get 2 outs. So
gets the guy to second. 2 outs.
That's right. Congratulations, Temp. It's got to feel good. I know, pal. I know. JF, I have proof that I'm 69. Removing my like. Prove it to me, pal. You follow us on Instagram. Feel free. You can message us whenever you want with the proof.
It is a trip seeing IKF in Blue Jays blue again, man. Well, hi, JF.
What do you think about being almost 1 inning in of Blue Jays Today live stream? How does it feel so far?
This is the life, man. I'm loving it.
1-0 on Gavin Lux. Fuck, I totally forgot that he was a Cincinnati Red right now. And that's going to be a strike right there. 1-1 on Mr. Gavin Lux. Berrios getting worked a little bit here. 25 pitches, 2 outs, bottom of the first. When is Adam back? He'll be back at about, not for this Friday stream, but I might just do that one solo. Potentially I'll bring in Victoria, my girlfriend, if you guys are real nice. Oh no, she's got a thing. Might have to do that one solo. But he'll be back for next week. 2-1 on Gavin Lux. Settle in, Berrios. You got 4 runs, dude.
All right.
Chris, Adam went to gate 14. Yeah, he his I guess his contract expired and he was traded. 3-1. Adam's in a straitjacket after yesterday's game. He might be. And that's going to be a walk right there.
The fact we got out of ours is impressive.
Yeah. Where did Pat go? Pat was cool when he would stop by. Yeah, Pat was cool. So we used to have one of our friends. His name is Patrick, and we called him Pat's Stats back in the day. Yeah. So like we had this whole segment where occasionally he would come into our Blue Jays Today show and then be like Pat Stats, and he'd have, kind of do a Chris Black impression and like have some weird ass shit. It's like, oh, like on this count and on this thing and like blah 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 blah. And then
get real nerdy.
But then he stopped doing it because we didn't pay him any money and he had other things in life to do. Well, we're still very good friends though. We golf with him every single, like he's literally one of my best friends. So
yeah.
Just
I get it. Sometimes it's easier to split a pie 2 ways.
Exactly. Yeah. Bottom of the first right here, and they did just have a mound meeting.
Berrios laboring 28 pitches here.
Be a ball or a strike, excuse me, right there. Sounds like a rough breakup. Yeah, it was brutal. Still trying to get over it. Hey, speaking of, what the hell's going on with your situation right now? Co-host Adam.
Yeah, I mean, right now, my Adam is on kind of hiatus. He wound up getting a new job that is making it trickier for him to be on board all the time. So
I understand those.
There are
those
some
struggles.
question marks around the direction of the walk-off right now, but we're still putting out content all the time, everybody. It's just not Adam and I like normal.
Okay. Blue Jays Today hostile takeover, question mark?
We just told you there's not enough pie for everyone.
Yeah. 2-1 right now on Stewart. He's batting .333. OMG, Andrew Tate is warming up right now. What?
Ooh, he gets a call there, 2-2. That was about 3 inches off the plate.
What's up, boys? How was the long weekend? I loved the interview with Mr. Mustache. I love that stash. He just needs to even it out a little bit. Much love. I'll let him know that, Larry. I'm not gonna let him know that. But we appreciate you a lot, my friend. No long weekend for us. But yeah. Also, Tom saying, guys, I just went back and watched the first video of the channel. Oh my God, that was gonna be an out right there. Ground ball to third, sent to second. That's so, Tom. Let me tell you, man. There has been an evening here or there where maybe me and Adam have had a couple too many, and it's like getting late in the night where maybe we're coming back from some event or something like that, and we've put on the old video, like literally the first ever video. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It is rough.
Yeah, don't do that, guys. Don't go back and watch podcasts' first episodes. That's
it is rough,
it's
guys.
An embarrassing endeavor.
It's definitely rough. But Yeah, it's
We had a few we even took down.
Really?
Where we were like, well, this shouldn't be up here.
yeah. Dude,
We don't need video proof of this. Yeah.
Bro, I have there was a whole, this was like in the, a year into doing this stuff. And I don't know what I was like, I think there's going to be a market for this. I started making these like really weird videos. And there's like, I got one video out there that's who would win in a fight, Bryce Harper or 5 Beavers?
Who did you have?
I don't even remember, but like dude, like I genuinely like really broke it down.
Yeah.
Like I went like deep into. I was like, okay, so the beaver's bite capability can do X, and they'll weigh an average of blank thing. And if we're in this, and like I should send it to you, man. It's actually fucking crazy.
Now I want to know. I want to see.
And like I had another one too. It's like, is Jacob deGrom actually a robot? And I argued for why he might actually not be a human being, but again, this is stupid stuff, man. That's still on the internet.
I mean, has there been proof he's not a robot? That is a real question.
Exactly.
I mean, the guy is he feels not human sometimes. Yes.
H1 says Nick is giving Scott all the earnings from the stream, maybe from this stream. Yeah, fucking
I'm
right.
poor, guys. Look at how I look.
Scott's giving Nick a third of the earnings from his baseball town, right, guys? That one's gonna be a strike right there on Andres. Okay, so we made this graphic right after the that first weekend where he hit 3 bombs.
Hey, come on,
Jimenez!
This is what happens when you talk about putting Ernie Clement in instead of him. So keep it up, gang.
Actually, there is a real thing that happens here. It's called the Blue Jays Today curse. And, I mean, it's effectively just the announcer's curse. But it feels realer here. Chat, am I lying to you right now? When we shit talk an individual, they do... It happens every time. It happens every time. Let me know if I'm talking nonsense here.
IKF's first bat with the Toronto Blue Jays in 2025. It seems so weird.
Oh, man. My chat's going hard on you today, man. Oh, that one's going to be fouled off right there. True North, strong and free. Who's that Amish dude with Nick? This is Scott.
Also, this is a much better beard than an Amish beard. Give me a little credit here. Come on.
101 right now on IKF. That one's going to be... Oh! Not a double play. He does make it in time. Almost a double play. I think back in the day, we actually had an IKF graphic as well, but we probably got rid of it. So we'll have to bring that back if we still have it somewhere, guys. That was really good right there, yeah. The fact that he almost turned that into a double play is pretty insane. Just good defense, guys. Just good defense. We fouled off. So let me tell you a little bit, because these guys are harping on you quite a bit. I'll tell you a little bit about their skeletons in the closet. True North, strong and free. His big thing is like he'll live and die for Ernie Clement. Anything with Ernie Clement, like that's his like hero, dude. That's his hero. And correct me if I'm wrong, but also True North, strong and free. Emily Agard gets you feeling away. Is that correct?
Okay.
Pretty confident, yeah.
All right.
Who else in here has got stuff? Dulcimerist. You've seen Dulcimerist comment on.
I pronounce it Dulcimerist.
Right,
so that's how out to lunch I am.
Yeah, no.
Or you are. We don't know.
Okay, yeah. I've always...
Sometimes I shorten it to Dulce.
Dulce, yeah. No, that's cool, yeah. We do Dulcimerist over here, but I'm in there for a strike. Who's right? Out of those two pronunciations, who's closer?
Who's closer?
Say yours again.
Dulcimerist.
Dulcimerist.
Okay.
Let us know.
Yeah.
1 and 2.
Dulce used to be in the live streams we do way back in the day.
That's going to be a base knock for Unk, and IKF is going to move over to third base. Unk has still...
Do the bouncing Unk.
Where is Unk? Where the fuck is Unk? Fuck, I'm fumbling so hard right now. Unk has still got it.
There it is. There it is.
He still got it, everybody. He has still got it.
I love how happy Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is to be back in a Blue Jays jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can you imagine being rescued from Pittsburgh?
Oh my God. That was athletic as fuck, guys. That was actually athletic as fuck.
The Reds are flashing some leather here.
That
in
was
the
nuts.
second. What in the world?
That was actually genuinely nuts right there. Also, Dult Simmers did just confirm Nick has it correct. I don't mind either, though. Scott, what happened to the baseball show you were contributing to with Joel? Oh, I remember hearing about that. Talk about that in the half inning, okay?
Yes,
Let's save that thought and we'll talk about it in the half inning.
Yeah.
Missing Adam Peddle right now. Sad face says H1 underscore Aiden. I'll let him know you said that. I'll let him know you said that, pal.
Missing Adam Peddle.
1-0 right now. We got, and it's Vladdy Daddy, folks. We got runners at the corners. 1 out.
2 outs.
2 outs. My mistake. So a sac fly will not do. We need the base knock. 300 people in here, everybody. Runners at the corners, 2 outs, 4-1 Jays looking to take a big-time lead right here. Deals. That's going to do it.
Come on.
I didn't think that was going to do it, and that is going to make it 5-1, folks. Let's go.
Runners on first and second now. Bo to the plate. Love to see it.
Oh man, Vlad
Bo loves his ribbies. He wants his
ribbies, dude. Vlad needed that too, because Vlad's been going through a little something over the last 10-15 games or so.
Since returning from his hamstring injury, he's been hitting like 100. So you almost wonder if he's...
I didn't make that connection, but that's totally it. That's got to be it right there. Bobo right now, that's what's going to be sent to center field. Get there. Get there.
Out.
Go.
Get
go.
right out.
Go.
Come on.
Let's go. Bang.
Let's go.
Bang. Boba shed, everybody. What do we say here? What do we say here at Blue Jays today? Hell yeah, team.
That's so stupid.
Oh, shit.
I love it.
Play it again.
Yeah. 8-1 Toronto. This is how we get back in the win column, folks. Hey, now we get to just chill and talk.
Yeah.
It's easy now. Let me tell you, these are my favorite games to go live for, because now we just get to talk about random shit for the rest of the game as the Blue Jays absolutely spank what I assume is going to be a plethora of what am I trying to fucking say right now? Position players. Thank you.
I applaud your confidence, too. I like that you're like, it's over. Let's talk about our nacho recipes.
Yeah. We've never seen them blow this before. 2-0 right now on Dalton Varsho. Fires. Someone's going to be high upstairs. 3-0. Wow, I just realized I think this is the first time where we basically have a graphic for everyone in the lineup. The reason that we have that for him is because he chops at the baseball. He chops wood.
I
mean? 3-1.
Yeah.
If there's ever any graphics where you're like, what the fuck is that? And just you can ask.
Just ask. All right.
Yeah. Full count right now on Dalton Varsho. 324 legends in here, guys. Please hit that like, smash that subscribe button, and that is going to be a swing and a miss. That is the end of the inning, but not before the Jays pounce 8-1. I have to use the bathroom very quickly, so Scott, I assume that you're capable of just talking baseball.
I am. I will actually answer the question of what has gone on with Around the Horn and the script that Joel and I were writing. And basically, it got all the way. He was taking meetings in LA and everything. And basically, the company that bought the script needs to see... there's a whole bunch of stuff that's going on. So I guess long story short is we got a script bought, and now we're sitting around waiting, and now I'm feeling like maybe nothing will even happen, because we were all excited like a year ago, and we haven't heard much since. So yeah, but you know what? a script got bought. That's something. That's not something I've ever gone through before. Talking with bigwigs that I had no business talking to. So, yeah, there you go. Oh, welcome to the Blue Jays Today stream. Thank you. That is very kind. Some of you are too witty for your own good and just literally taking the piss out of me, which I'm fine. I like a little ball busting from time to time. Keep getting runs. Give Little as much practice as possible. That would be such a John Schneider move to bring out Brandon Little in this game at some point. Try and build his confidence back up. Brandon Little just cannot hit the strike zone to save himself right now. Here we are, bottom of the second. This is a game that is taking some time, my man. You score runs and it fills the time, you know?
Yeah. You didn't know what you signed up for, I guess. But we're here right up until the very final pitch, and with the way things are going today, that might be for a while. That one's going to be a ball right there.
The last few games have been almost no scoring and blowing by in a hurry, right?
And I'll be honest, I do appreciate those solid 2-1 wins where it's just like blink and you miss it. But you know what? It's been a while since we had a good shit kicking, and it feels like that's what's transpiring today. 8-1 is the score. Jose Berrios back up on the bump. That one's going to be in there for a strike. Did you guys go to high school together too? No, we did not.
But thank you.
I don't know if that's kind to you or
sarcastic
rude to me.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
1-1. That one's going to be hit into play. Bo Bichette, good night. So how much money is Bo Bichette making here?
That is literally the best question for the offseason. I really, of everyone who is hitting free agency, Bo Bichette more than any other player. I'm so curious what his market value is at. Because there is a real argument that he's a Willie Adames type. You look at his numbers and try and find a comparable, and Willie does seem to sort of be that guy, a little bit older, obviously. And he got what, I think 187 million or 7 year, 182
like
over
that.
7 years.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to believe that the Xander Bogaerts is probably more likely. 27 years old, leading the league in hits, OPS over 800. Prove that he can do it again, because in 2021, when he led the league in hits in 2022, it just started to become foregone conclusion that this was the way Bo Bichette was going to operate.
Yeah, he needed another, hey, guys, I'm still here. Last year...
Injury marred.
Exactly.
And
last year was just injury.
Yeah.
3-1 right now, by the way, on... Don't know who it is.
What is the chat thing? What do you think the top dollar for Bo Bichette is?
It's a really interesting conversation because about a month ago, I made a video talking about the Bo Bichette sweepstakes and what they could look like. And I reached out to Keegan Matheson and I said, hey, I'm doing this video. Can you give me your 2 cents here? I'd love to include it. And he was nice enough to do that. And, I agree with him in the sense where he's saying the ceiling and the floor of Bo Bichette's contracts
is wild.
Oh, that's going to be a double. That is going to be a double.
Yeah, with Varsho's arm, it's definitely a double.
You could see a reality where Bo is, doesn't get offered that much and nobody's valuing him. And then, some teams, they just don't see the value there. And then you can see another reality where it's a team is willing to go balls to the wall to acquire him. And, he was talking about how he thinks, at least Keegan thinks, that the defense and how teams view the defense and the athleticism is going to play into a lot of this, because whilst one team might look at you as being okay, we can a fundamental shortstop, another team might look at you as a slow and getting slower second baseman who we can't really rely on defensively speaking, and how is that going to affect his value? So it's interesting.
Yeah, no Keegan was on the walk-off recently, too, and kind of said the same thing, where it was just like, the floor, that's a really good way of putting it. The floor and the ceiling it's such a wide gap of what we could see, because we're going to need to wait and see what the market values them at. But there's an argument that if there's two teams who really want Bo Bichette, we could see him get $300 million.
Sure, and that's going to be sent. And this is why we needed the lead, folks.
Yeah.
8-2 right there. That one's going to go right to the back wall.
And see, Lucky Chitson here is like $250 million over 10 years, nothing more. And that's actually a possibility too, right?
That's also totally reasonable. I mean, like, it feels, I think everybody's kind of aligned in the average annual value, in that he's probably, based off of this season, going to get anywhere from 25 to $28 million average annual value. Feels like everybody's kind of thinking that's what it's going to be. The real question is, how many fucking years is it? Because
that is the term is the question here, right?
Yeah.
And how do teams project him to age?
Yeah, and you know, also too, recently, like, whilst we have had some crazy blockbuster deals like a Xander Bogaerts, like you say, that's a ball right there, one out, bottom of the second, runner at second base. I also think too, about some other guys who proven it year in and year out. I think about Pete Alonso and Alex Bregman. Very different cases, older than Bo Bichette when they hit their free agency, but they didn't get nearly what they were expecting in terms of the long-term contract.
Ask Cody Bellinger about it, right?
Right, totally. And, so what do they opt to do? They decide to go for the high average annual value, short-term player option type thing. Is that in the cards for a Bo Bichette? Because maybe people don't like his defense, and maybe they are thinking about last year.
And if that's the case, I think advantage goes Blue Jays there. Right?
Totally.
Like, if you're going to take a 3-year deal where it's a super high AAV, and then maybe there's an opt-out after year 1 and an opt-out after year 2, why wouldn't you go with the team that you're comfortable with, that
that you can be successful in?
Exactly.
Totally, yeah. I do tend to agree with you. I feel like once you start getting into the longer term deal, that opens the door for, well, maybe I do want to go win multiple rings with the LA Dodgers and play, and maybe I do want to live that, that San Francisco well, not San Francisco, they have Willie Adames, but you know what I mean, right? Like, you can, if you're Bo, you can start to envision the second half of my career, and maybe it would be nice over there. So 2-2 on Friedel. That one's going to be a ball. 3-2. This is why
I hear he likes Denver.
Really? Yeah. This is why I get nervous with the Jose Berrios starts, guys.
50 pitches.
And Buck just put it perfectly. Has not been able to command the strike zone at all. That's going to be a nice feed right there from Vladdy. And we do have 2 outs. Runner advances to third.
Yeah, I think when it comes to Bo Bichette, 220 to 260 is probably what we're going to see, somewhere in there. But I mean, we did watch Juan Soto get insane, and I'm not comparing Bo to Soto.
No, but you're comparing the action of a bidding war.
Exactly. Right? And so, is there a team out there prepared to go?
Yeah.
$5 million more per year.
Yeah,
to get
that's the thing.
right?
Like, is there a squad that's looking at Bo and going, "That's our guy. That's the dude that is going to take us to the next level"?
And where his market falls out is if everyone bidding on him is like, "You're a second baseman, bro," and that lowers your value.
Yeah, because that's kind of what people were thinking about with Pete Alonso, where it's like, "Oh well, you got no defense, and nobody was projecting, well, you're going to hit 50 bombs again." So, want to know on Marte.
Man, did the Jays ever try for him?
Alonso?
Yeah.
I would have loved to
I
see.
would have loved it.
At the beginning of the season, man, the amount of times on these live streams where we said, dude, could you imagine if instead of Anthony Santander, we had Pete Alonso? That came out of my mouth probably double-digit times. That is going to be a strike down the middle, fouled off, 1-2.
Oh, we got one for
Hey, just in the nick of time.
Oh, very
just
punny.
Came
Very
on
punny.
here to say, "Go Jays, go." Who's your friend and what did you do with Adam? Adam's in the basement right now. He's all tied up, held for ransom. My friend, I picked him up off of the street. You're just gonna give him a place to stay for the night.
Just a beard and a windbreaker and a floor. That's all I need.
1 and 2 on Marte. That should be an out. Sent over to the third baseman. IKF deals and oh fuck, he's safe. Vladdy says, "Look."
Yeah.
Throw was high right there, and it might have taken Vlad's foot off the bag. Also, I was joking. Adam is in D.C. right now. He's got a wedding and a bachelor party. This is Scott. He knows ball better than I do, and they're not going to look at it. That was actually okay. Shit, that was a base hit right there, and it's 8-3. This is why we need those runs. He hosts the Walk Off podcast as well as doing live in-person events in Toronto. I highly encourage you guys to go check out the Walk Off podcast.
And honestly, if you guys are in Toronto on Thursday, Blue Jays off day, Baseball Town at Lift Field Brewing in Liberty Village is just a blast. We've got Jonah Birnbaum from The Score coming on. We have Chris Black from Sportsnet. We've got yours truly here, Nick from Blue Jays today. It is going to be a ton of fun. You're going to get a chance to ask questions live, and we sit around and can panic about the Blue Jays together.
Yeah, totally. So if you want to meet me in person, as well as Scott, as well as other really, really cool people, and just like-minded individuals, and I'm probably going to be getting after it a little bit on Thursday, not even going to lie.
And even the people who show up, like, it's a pretty cool little Blue Jays fan community,
yeah, like
right?
everyone's very nice and forthcoming and open. So yeah, highly encourage you guys to come check that out. 2-0 on Ellie De La Cruz, and we are missing the strike zone right now.
Man, 58 pitches for Jose Berrios. He's going to be out in the third at this
Dude,
pace.
this is one of those outings. What were we talking about, right? He can be the best pitcher, and then he can be whatever the version this is.
Did I go low predicting a 9-5 Blue Jays win?
I think you might have,
we
bro.
might be.
I think you might have.
Buck says he's lost his rhythm and timing, but did he have it at all?
Yeah.
This game? I mean, it's the bottom of the second.
You gotta have it to lose it. And they are having a conversation with them right now. While they're doing this, everybody...
Oh, Dylan Tate getting up. Look at that.
Oh, fuck. This is actually the perfect time to, if you guys can take a moment and go search up the Walk Off podcast on YouTube and just hit the subscribe button so you see their next video when it comes out. I'm sure Scott would really appreciate that.
I would.
It's a very kind and there's a word I'm looking for right now. I don't know. It's a nice thing for him to come out of his way here and do this with us. So a real good thing, I think, to appreciate his time, because I'm sure as fuck not going to give him any money for this, is if you guys go
Nick was very specific about that right out of the gate.
Right, yeah.
I'm not just finding out about this. I always planned on not making money to do this. Yes.
So, if you guys want to go do that, that'd be great. And holy shit, that is gone. And it is 8-6. We got a ball game. We got a ball game.
And this is on you a little, Nick.
This is on me.
You at 8-2 said these are the kind of games I love.
I think it was 8-1, actually.
It was 8-1.
It was 8-1. Wow, fuck me, guys.
Man.
Oh my god. Are you, dude? If they lose a ball game where they drop 8 runs,
no, not happening.
I fucked us, chat. I did this. Oh god.
See, Jockey Boy said what we just said, but so concise with WTF. You know, like he basically just shortened it, concise.
Dude, that was hammered.
Man, was that hammered.
That was absolutely deep. Get him out of the ball game.
Well, they're not in a hurry to get to their bullpen, and I understand.
I get why, but it's like, is this is the bullpen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the bullpen can't be worse than this. I'm just going to be fouled off right there. Hey, bat flipping Matt. This is the craziest 2 innings of my life. W's in the chat for Bat Flippin' Matt, who is helping out regularly at the Walk Off podcast.
Bat Flippin' Matt has actually been stepping in as with some co-host duties. He's been editing and doing like the layover and stuff and working with us
really
for some time now. I basically do zero work now. And Matt has even stepped up and been doing some co-hosting. He came down to Buffalo with me in June and held the camera, did all the grunt work. The stars like you don't want to do anymore.
Of course, right? Yeah. We still do it, though, guys. 1 and 2 on Lux. What in the actual fuck, says David? Yeah, no, I get that. I think the chat is kind of feeling that way right now, and that is going to be a ball. Jose Berrios is just absolutely... I was going to say...
Lost his rhythm?
Exactly, yeah. Lost his rhythm. There is no rhythm. There is zero rhythm right now, chat. That's going to be a ball. Holy crap. And you ain't kidding. This game is going to drag. 8-6, bottom of the second. Strap in, Scott.
I like when your chat starts calling each other out. It's fun.
Oh, it's I love.
You're like,
our
sometimes I just let it go.
Yeah, I let them do their thing, and that is going to be a strikeout. That will be the end of the inning.
There we go.
But not before Jose Berrios decided that, you know what, I want to make this a ball game again. Shout out and thank you to, I believe that was Geography Raj. Yes, it was. Geography Raj for subscribing to the channel. We appreciate you guys so much. Spending your time here, honestly, makes all of this worth it. Like I said, if you have a moment of time to just quickly search up the Walk Off podcast, you can keep this open on a separate tab. Go search it up. Hit that subscribe button as well. I believe that they are at 5.2 thousand subscribers.
We are.
Can we get to that magical 5.3, guys? Feels like you guys have been on that road for a minute now.
We've been on it for a minute.
So, please go do so if you can. That would be awesome. To the 359 people who are also freaking out right now, this is going to be a bullpen game whether we like it or not, Scott.
It's going to be a bullpen game. We're in it now, baby. Yeah, by the way, I will say this. The Walk Off podcast, the first podcast to have Mark Shapiro, president of the Blue Jays, on back in 2023.
You will have to set us up with your connections in that. And if you guys are interested in going and watching that podcast, you guys know where to find it. But
yeah, that was a really interesting one because that was right after that was May. So that was the 2 months in after the Dalton Varsho, Gabriel Moreno, Lourdes Gurriel trade. And
we didn't give you guys, I feel like the internet didn't give you enough credit for that.
No.
You know what I mean? Or,
in fact,
there's community didn't give you enough credit.
There is a podcast out there, and they are claiming they're the first one to have Mark Shapiro on, but I will argue, no, you're not.
Oh, there you go.
Just kidding. Much love there to the Gay 14 boys.
USA versus Canada. Go back to your basement. True North? What are you going on about today, my friend? I'm listening from work here in Montana. Breath of fresh air when you guys stream. I find it so hard to listen to any other streamers on your nights off. I appreciate that, Matthew. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
As the season progresses and as it goes on, this week is a different week because Adam is not here. But we will be doing at least 3 live streams for the games moving forward once he comes back from his wedding that he has to go to. Because we're on a playoff run, we got to up our game as well. So it's going to be at least 3 times, maybe even 4 if we're in some of those critical series against New York, against Boston. Alejandro Kirk on 2 strikes. That's where he thrives. Ooh. And okay, didn't even have time to play the graphic, but you guys know what it is. Captain Kirk, he grounded out. Shit.
Yeah, it's really impressive the amount of work you and Adam put into these live streams. I know that it is no small amount of time to put in, and the prep. Like, you guys on the stream, you have no idea how much prep goes into this. Nick puts a lot of work in before he even hits record and goes live. So,
yep.
Props to you, buddy.
Thanks, man.
It's why I stopped live streaming. It's just so much work.
Exactly. You don't realize how much other shit is in there until you actually start. Oh, come on, Blue. That was brutal. He needs a little something here, guys. That was a terrible call.
This is what I was saying like 30 minutes ago. The strike zone's the strike zone, except for this man. And I don't know what it is about his stance or his frame or like what it is, but high strikes, outside strikes, man, Blue loves to call it on Davis.
Yeah, maybe it is. Honestly, maybe you're onto something. That is going to be a swing and a miss right there, 2 outs. Maybe you're onto something there because he changes his batting stance all the time. They have no idea.
Yeah, maybe it truly is that.
I don't know. Top of the third right here, 2 outs. That was a strikeout there from Davis Schneider, and all of a sudden it feels like momentum is starting to move a little bit from Toronto over to Cincinnati. Momentum is a real thing, everybody, and it does feel like we don't have it right now. Andres Jimenez coming up.
1 for 1. Oh, yes.
Him, Enes. You know what I mean? It's
Beautiful.
like him, Enes, right? I don't know why that one hasn't caught on more, honestly. Like, some of
He
them
needs
I
to get
like,
hotter.
Yeah, actually, you're absolutely right. Because in the first 3 days when we were calling him that of the season, everyone's like,
yeah.
yes, Jimenez.
Yeah.
Not anymore. There's only like 2 to 3 other Jays live streams for games, and they're all horrible. Some of them don't even talk, like 45 seconds of dead air, thinking my phone lagged or turned off. Yeah, we definitely, that's another thing too here, Matthew, here at Blue Jays Today. We do put the effort in. A lot of people, 2-2 on Jimenez. Deals, someone's going to be swung on a miss. Did he just strike out the fucking side?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, momentum's a real thing.
Oh,
and
no,
it
I
is.
guess Kirky had the little dribbler.
Right. Thank you. Yes, Kirky did grind out right there. But we certainly try to make this worth your while. The way that I look at it is, you guys are coming and watching.
Got a board one.
We do have a board one. I will get to that momentarily. But you guys are coming out and watching me watch sports. Like, actually, like, genuinely think about that for a second. You guys are watching me watch sports. I would be doing this anyways, but for whatever reason, I've been able to cultivate a living off of doing this. So the fact that you are here, I want to make it worth your while. So does Adam. Nick has only fell asleep a couple times. Okay, last year was different. True North Stronger for you. It was a different vibe last year, but we try to make this as entertaining as possible, and obviously we appreciate, again, that's why we appreciate you endlessly for coming here all the time and spending your time with us. We put the work in, and I'm very happy that you guys can see that. Massive shout out here to Andrew with a $2 donation watching from Sault Ste. Marie. Thanks, boys. Go Jays, go. Let's get a little location roll call right here. Where is everybody watching from? I saw Montana.
Also, Andrew is from Sault Ste. Marie. Let's get it right.
Sault Ste. Marie. That's the Walk-Off Podcast difference right there, if you care about such things.
Ultramarist.
Matthew, it's so nice that you guys actually give the count and who's at bat. So thankful for you guys. I appreciate that, Matthew. Occasionally, when we're either up by a lot or down by a lot, we can forget to do the live play-by-play. But Jose Berrios said, fuck that. Let's make it a ball game.
Let's make it a ball game.
And he is out after, what was that, 2? Mm-hmm. 2 innings, and Jose Berrios is out, and it's Dylan Tate. Oh, boy. Strap in, everybody. Strap in.
Dylan Tate, of course, spending most of the season in Buffalo with the AAA Bisons this year. Claimed off the waiver wire last season, put into the Blue Jays system.
Also, massive shout out here to Emma Lee for becoming a subscriber. Thank you very much for joining the community. We do appreciate it. Best damn community on the goddamn internet. We're getting the roll call right now. Brampton says Jay Dilla, who's the first MVP today. That's where we grew up.
Ooh, we got St. John's, Newfoundland here. Look at that.
And that's going to be a wild miss right there from Dylan Tate.
Bay Area, California, Richard. Nice.
Okay, we got 7 innings to get through with the pen. Scale of 1 to 10, 2-run lead. How confident are you right now? 10 being we're going to win this ball game, 100% of the time. 1 being we're going to blow it 100% of the time.
Nick, I'm going to stand firm at 4.
Okay. So we're feeling
nervous.
Right.
I'm a little nervous.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
You see the sweat on Dylan Tate's kind of cheeks there? That's how I'm feeling, right?
That gets, all right. Not a crazy sweat, but like, oh, shit.
Yes.
Yeah, like, this could go bad. 1 and 2 on Stewart. Tom becoming a starter membership. Thank you very much to Tom Glaude. Yes, that does warrant an MVP right there. Look at all the MVPs we have, guys. Best community on the goddamn internet. I will say that until I am dead.
What was Tom's last name there?
Glaude. Glod.
Like
Tate.
Claude. There we go.
And, that's a... Thank God.
Come on, Davis. Let's go.
God that Davis was there.
Has Davis Schneider ever made himself into an average outfielder? It is beautiful.
Dude, Davis Schneider has... there's so many of these stories, and you can say this about anything. And yes, Drew Kramer, Blue Jays Today guest Davis Schneider. Also, Walk-Off podcast guest Davis Schneider. So we can both claim that. But there's so many storylines on this ball team of if we didn't have you break out, we wouldn't be here. If we didn't have Davis Schneider do what he's doing, we wouldn't be here. If we didn't have Addison Barger doing what he's doing, we wouldn't be here.
This is probably the most blue-collar team in baseball right now. I mean, talk about the guys who just put their hard helmets on, that you're unexpected. You know, it's just unexpected success from some of these guys who have really put in the work to contribute big. Eric Lauer, look, he's up in the pen right now.
Totally, yeah.
Speak of the devil.
I mean, Eric Lauer might be...
Number one on the list.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like what he's done to this ball team. 1 and 2 on Key Brian Hayes.
True North, right, with Ernie Clement. He's the Ernie Clement guy.
He's the Ernie Clement guy.
Clement's
he will
up
live
there.
and die with Ernie Clement.
Nathan Lucas. I mean, really, you can go up and down the lineup.
Oh,
and
you're
just
not
name
going to
guys.
me, Blue? Blue, you were calling... Yeah!
Sit down.
2 and 2. Oh, no, that's it. Okay, he struck out.
That's right.
Hell yeah. Adjust the graphic. Why are we keep looking at Lauer here? That is a strikeout. Key Brian Hayes never really worked out in Pittsburgh. The hopes were so high over there, and it never panned out for the kid. Gonna be a strike right there.
Great glove.
Great glove.
Surprised Atkins didn't go out and get him.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, what the hell?
A guy with a great glove who doesn't hit? Come on.
0-1 on Trevino. That one's gonna be low right there from Dylan Tate. Red Sox is winning 5-1 in the top of the 5th inning. Thank you, Ryan. We appreciate all of the scoreboard watching.
Yes, absolutely.
Keep letting us know the updates of the Red Sox, the Yankees, all of the... Honestly, anyone in the American League, I'm interested in right now. 2-1 on Trevino. Oxen, I'm going to watch the rookie and the Jays game. I'll check in later, boys, when something big happens. All right, Oxen, we appreciate you, dude. 2-1 on Trevino. Tate. They're not going to give you that, man. You keep throwing it. They're not going to give it to you.
This is going to seem like I'm being a kiss ass, but Blue Jays Today chat, this is a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. I like how witty they are.
Oh, I know, man. Once you,
some of you are not witty, though. I will say that. Not everyone.
Once you, they'll come at you, and you got to be okay. They come at me all the time.
Yeah.
But it's all love, you know. Just picture you're hanging out with your homies right now, your boys, right? Like you're gonna chirp you a little bit, but they'll be there for you. There you go, Scott. You're a kiss ass.
Yeah, I really am.
Oh, that's gonna be a base knock, and we are gonna hold him to 1, but that's 2 hard hit baseballs off of Dylan Tate. Chris saying Blue Jays Today rocks hard. Appreciate you, my friend. We do our best over here, man. I will never take for granted that I get to talk and watch sports for a living. I will never take that for granted. That's a W's in the chat right there for J.K. Waz for joining the community. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Bottom of the 3rd right here. McLean, Tate, 17th pitch. Way outside. We keep throwing that, and they're not going for it, man.
This is going to be a long bullpen game.
You're regretting your decision now, eh, Scott?
Oh, no. I'm glad I'm here. I'd be watching this anyways.
Right.
I'd be in the chat being like, oh, man, look at this.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, you asked me to do the baseball town.
Yeah.
So I was thinking to myself, I'm like, this.
I know I had you between a rock and a hard
exactly.
place.
Like, you had me, man. You had me. So 1-2 right there on McLean. So Scott, knowing that it's the NFL, you guys know how much I love NFL here. I'm a die-hard football fan, and the first game of football is on Thursday. But this fucking asshole messages me yesterday and says, we just had somebody drop out. Nick, I need you. You're going to save my bacon. And what am I about to say?
He wanted to say no.
Of course I wanted to say no. What am I gonna do here? This guy's coming to my home tomorrow. I can't actively say no.
It was unfair because I will give Nick credit here. He is a trooper. He does Baseball Town all the time. He is one of our favorite guests to be on the show and always does an incredible job. So I really was going to the well there because you had already been so kind. Stay in the park. Warning track.
Okay, warning track. We are out of that inning. Dylan Tate gave up some solid contact, folks, but we are out of that one. This is what it's going to be in a bullpen game. There's going to be solid contact. More runs are going to come around. But we're just, honestly, I think we got to at least hit double digits here to win this ball game. I'm going to say that right now. Blue Jays need to hit double digits.
By the way, come to Baseball Town on Thursday, everybody. Like, if you're even close to Liberty Village, just come have beers at Left Field Brewing. Listen to us talk Blue Jays. We got Jonah Birnbaum from The Score, Chris Black from Sportsnet. We got our boy Nick here. I'm hosting the thing. And I do, so I make my living as a professional stand-up comic.
Oh, don't sell them on this, Scott. You don't want to come for this. Go on.
I actually go I actually head out on tour on Friday, but I always wind up writing baseball jokes, and I never get laughs in real crowds because, well, I think most people in here understand you have friends who are not baseball fans, right? It's a tough sell, so it's a fun place to get scratch that itch that I have sometimes.
You got your phone here?
I do have that phone.
Okay, do you have a link to...
I do.
Okay. Go onto YouTube right now.
Okay.
Find this live stream
and put
it in the chat, and I will pin it there.
Okay.
So people can do that and can take a look at that for a while. If
the code is baseball, saves you $5, gets you in for 20.
Put it in the put it all in.
Yeah.
Put in the message. I'll pin it. Everyone knows. Oh, you fucked yourself now, man. Tell a joke, funny man. Stand-up comic, says Screams.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to know now. What do you got in the?
What do I got in the?
What is actually? This is a good question for you right now. When the audience isn't vibing, and you got to go to the old reliable.
Yeah.
Do you have a joke that is your like 100%? I know this is gonna get them back on my side. This is going to get a laugh.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I've been doing this 20 years. I've got old reliables.
What's the old reliable? What's like the
It depends on the crowd. It does depend on the crowd, and it depends if they lean to liking dirty jokes or they lean to, making fun of the room is always a good one to kind of draw everyone together because we're all in one building together.
So let me tell you this then. I will, Nick, new subscriber, a warm Rousette potato. Thank you, Laura Leasy. I appreciate that. I'm sorry that I can't get to everybody's new subscribers. Lots of stuff, but thank you, Laura Leasy. That's why we have moderators. That one's going to be fouled off or just swung on a miss right there. That's 1 and 2. So I know that, and I can understand and appreciate that jokes can take some time to set up. Mm-hmm. So I will allow you, 2 innings to lay the groundwork for whatever this old reliable is.
Okay.
And we would like to see what this old reliable is by the 7th inning.
Okay. All right.
That's
like
fair,
it.
right?
You're giving me time.
Exactly. I'm not going to put you on the spot immediately.
Yeah.
You can lay the groundwork. Holy shit, you're old. You don't know how to put a comment, do you? Can I see for a second?
Yeah.
Actually, where is your comment?
Thank you.
Why don't you have that? Do you have the YouTube app?
Yeah.
Go to the YouTube app.
Okay. You're like, what are you? You're like, what are you doing?
Also, this is going to be a hit by pitch right there, right on the elbow. Ow. And Isaiah Kiner for left. It gets the first.
There we go.
And Unk back up, everybody. What? 2-0 on Unk. So, did you know that Unk's stats right now are almost identical to Josh Donaldson's MVP year?
Really?
Yep. In terms of
outside of home runs,
his his slash line.
Yes.
Anyways,
incredible,
right? Oh my God!
No way!
He did it again. He did it again. There is actually no fucking way.
Unbelievable!
You cannot be. You can't make this shit up.
Play him.
Oh, we gotta do it again.
It's bouncing.
You genuinely cannot make this up. Wow. Dude, Springer for MVP. Okay, so go here and then in there.
Jesus. I swear it wasn't doing that when I'm your father right now. God dang it.
Top of the fourth, 10-6. Unk still got it, folks. 376 legends in here. We have got a ball game. Do not go anywhere. Because, oh my gosh. I just subbed to you, Nick, and Walk Off Podcast. Shout out to Bo Bichette on top. You just got a new subscriber, pal.
Love it.
And I just got a new subscriber. We appreciate you for joining this community, my friend. That is going to be a three-pitch strikeout. Nathan Lucas just looked at one right down the middle. Okay, maybe go talk. Maybe go talk to Ump. So I see you messaging in the chat right now.
Yeah, and I'm doing a terrible job, is what I'm doing.
Yeah. Put the link, Scott. Copy the link and then paste the link. Chris says need 15. Need 15 runs. Honestly, I tend to agree with you. I don't think that 4 is enough, knowing that the bullpen is here, and they are going to make it just a pitching change right now. Unk recaptured his home run swing. Dude, Unk's getting MVP votes at this point. He's not going to win MVP because Cal and Aaron Judge are as insane as they are. But Unk is going to get MVP votes. Did you figure it out?
I did. It's up there.
Okay.
Now you can pin it.
I will wait for it to come in, because it hasn't come in yet. Looks like we have a father-son commentary today.
Yeah.
What do you think about the vibes, guys?
Hey!
How are you while we have him here?
Until trying to get me to put the link up, I was holding my own for not looking really old, all right?
And I'll be honest, I don't think you did it because it's not coming up in the chat right now. So that might even be more hilarious. But how is Scott doing right now?
How am I doing?
How is he doing? And what would
Stepdad Scott.
Yeah, like, do we want to give him that? You know, like, how do you feel about Scott right now? And what is he doing really well? And what could he improve on? Okay. Do you have the link?
Yeah.
Okay, paste the link.
Yeah.
Post.
That's it.
Yes.
I feel like I've done this.
Do it again. Click it again. There you go. Come on.
A stand-up question mark? See, that feels offensive.
Okay, Scott might have been on to something here, because I just watched him send in the link, and it did not go through Also, you're doing great.
Oh, big
We'd love to
sugar.
have you back anytime, says Ann Beacock. There you go.
Yeah, that's very good.
See, the chat will...
But she doesn't get... That's just... She's been there for months.
Just
that's
put her
not
up there because Ann's a fucking legend, honestly. Ann's here all the time. Ann Beacock is one of the best. 0-1 right now on Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We got to put Guerrero stuff up here. Guerrero, where are you? Vladdy? Okay, I don't know why, but for whatever reason, Scott's link does not want to show up. So I will... That's going to be a base knock. Vladdy on base. Vladdy on base, baby! Can you do me a favor?
We're trying it one more time.
Okay, try it one more time. Keep going. There you go. Laura Lee Z. So we know that Laura Lee Z just sent something here. So when hers pops up, yours theoretically should pop up.
If not, I'll just text it to you.
Text it to me. I will put it in right now. Okay?
Also, thanks for putting up with this ridiculous last 4 minutes, everybody.
They're very forgiving. We've had worse. Top of the fourth right here. Bo Bichette. You guys know what it is. He's already done it tonight, but how about one more time?
Oh, having a 4-run lead is sure nice. That gives a little bit of a cushion.
That's going to be 2.
That's
1.
definitely 2.
2. All right. Okay. No worries. No worries, everybody.
You know what's really wild about Bo Bichette? When he first got into the league, he was, 21 in 2021?
I believe you.
Something like that, right? But his grade for his speed was a 74%. So, he was faster than 74% of the people in baseball. And now it's 46. Just a full 30% slower at 27.
Well, listen, I don't want to be rude, but there is... I think I've noticed a little bit of an extra chunk factor going on with Mr. Bo Bichette, if I'm being completely honest here. Also, I have finally... we have been both finally capable of putting Scott's message into the chat. How many idiots does it take to pin a message? It's there.
My stepson really coming through.
If you guys want to watch me in person, meet me in person, along with meet him in person, and some other really cool people who know ball better than us, we will both be at Left Field Brewery in Liberty Village on Thursday at 8:30. And
Blue Jays off day. Just come hang out.
Blue Jays off day. I'm praying to God that they are playing the first football game on the TV somewhere.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. I mean, it's a bar. You'd imagine they should be. Come meet us. Link to find those tickets is is pinned to the chat right now.
Yeah.
Daniela, did you do something cool? W's Daniela. Oh, yeah. Daniela, is her name on the board? Oh. She needs to go on the board now as well. Daniela Castro for gifting a Blue Jays membership to go round out Guerrero. All right, team. We got Eric Lauer out, and this is exactly why we have Lauer in the pen.
This is what the Blue Jays have lacked in the bullpen all year long.
And he might get there, and he does. That was a great bunt. I can't even lie.
That was an incredible bunt.
That was a great bunt.
So well placed with the lefty on the mound.
Yeah, that was phenomenal.
They had nowhere to go.
No, that was actually really, really good. Just good baseball right there, guys.
Because there's nothing Lauer can do falling off the mound the other way.
He's falling off the mound. Vladdy... honestly, Jimenez almost had the back there. That was a really good... If Vladdy would have been able to scoop that and immediately shovel it, we might have been able to, but very tough play. Put the pressure on us. Bottom of the fourth right here, Marte up. Lauer, second pitch. And that one's going to be fouled off.
I hate heads-up baseball when it plays against you, you know?
Right. Although, I'll be honest, I do find it... I like watching it when it's done well. I'm like,
when there's a 4-run lead, I'll put up with it.
Leah Herring, Tate out already. He is out already. Leah, have you thought more about what it is that you're going to be baking and sending to us for the playoff run. We will showcase this in Game 1 of the playoffs. 0-2.
5-4 Red Sox. Thank you, Joseph, for letting us know. Look at that. The Guardians
Come
coming
on,
back.
Cleveland. Let's make a play here. Hey, Nick, you see the Savage outing on X? It was elite. I sent details about how he did on X. I'll be honest, I did not see that. I will take a look at your message on Instagram. Thank you very much for sending that, Drew. I know that sometimes we don't get back to you right away, but keep in mind, we do appreciate all the breakdowns that you send to us, my friend. We do get a lot of messages.
Speaking of Trey Savage, question for you, the chat here. I would love to know
That's a perfect pitch.
The 300 plus of your opinion on Trey Savage. This is a guy who pitched 91 innings last year. He started in low A this year, is now in triple A. Obviously, everyone knows he's the big stud at the top of the prospect list for the Blue Jays. Mm-hmm. They normally increase a guy's innings by about 15 to 20%, so maybe he's got 20 innings left in him. Who here thinks there's a possibility with this bullpen on fire that Trey Savage, the Blue Jays' top prospect, winds up making his major league debut, who, by the way, he would no longer be playoff eligible, not being called up before the first. So,
is that true?
It is, but maybe if he helps the team anyways and only has 20 innings left.
So you can't call somebody up now to go to the playoffs?
There are weird rules. So there is a way that it could be done, but it doesn't look like the Blue Jays would go about doing it. So
what if, I'm sorry to cut you off here, I'm just trying to learn for myself.
Yeah.
What if there was an individual who, like a Shane Bieber, for instance, who had been injured for the whole season, and then it's like you know?
So as long as they are on the 40-man roster, but Trey Savage is not on the 40-man roster.
Okay. So I thought he was on the 40-man roster.
That's the sticking point,
I get you, yeah. Okay, yeah, that starts to make a bit more sense. I say no. What do you guys say?
I think it's not happening either, but a lot of people are pushing for it, though.
A lot of people are pushing for it when they read the box score, and I get it. That one's going to be swung and a miss right there by Ellie De La Cruz, 1-2. But I'll be like, when I went to Buffalo, it was a very eye-opening experience. Because when we went down to Buffalo, Savage had a pretty good outing, box score-wise, and everyone on Twitter was like sucking his dick and being like, "This is the greatest thing that I've ever seen."
Call him up.
But when we were there in person, watching what he was actually doing, it was clear that this stuff isn't ready for MLB, and that in MLB, that box score that you got away with, you would not be getting away with it up here. So, and the same thing, I wrote in an article, exact same thing with Alek Manoah. His stuff, he had a good box score when it was all said and done. When we were down there, this was 2 weeks ago, so I mean, maybe he's getting better. When we were down there, he had a really good outing in terms of the stats, but what he was actually throwing and the situations that he was finding himself in, they were not conducive to being a good MLB pitcher.
The big red flag is 4.6 walks per nine. It's just he walks too many guys.
And that is going to be a base knock right here. And with Ellie's speed, this could be a run.
Oh no,
it's Friedel. My mistake. And it is going to be a run. He's in. It's 10-7. Oh, baby!
Now, on the good side of things, thank you, chat. The Tribe now up 7-5. Garrett Crochet blowing up. The rare to see Garrett Crochet blow up.
Oh, okay. Awesome. This is Nikki's younger brother, this guy? Do you think we could be related, chat?
I want to see the people who say yes.
No True North. They're not called that anymore. Bottom of the fourth. 10-7. Lux. True North likes to get in fights occasionally with
anyone who'll do it.
Sometimes I like to facilitate.
Okay. Poke the bear a little.
Yeah. Gonna be 1-1 right there on Gavin Lux.
I know Eric Lauer's been hit a few times here, but I will give him credit. you know what? You come in up by 4 in the 4th. You throw strikes, man.
Yeah.
Get it over the plate. Make them hit. Right?
I love Eric Lauer and everything he's done with this team, dude. It's like,
What
put
a
it in the
story.
zone. And
What a
yeah, I mean,
story.
what a story as well. Like, I remember years ago when I had him on my fantasy team, and he was cooking with Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And then it's like he just went completely ghost mode. I didn't know whatever happened to the guy. I guess he goes over to...
Started to struggle with injuries is what it was, and Milwaukee cut bait, right?
Yeah.
And then he went to Korea to
Korea,
rehab and
did his thing over there.
So impressive.
And, we got him for another year now, too, which is really
Yeah.
exciting. 3-1 on Lux. Uh-oh, somebody just said 10-8. And it's 10-8. Oh, and we are right back to where the fuck we were, guys. What is this ball game? What did you sign up for, Scott? What did you bring here?
What did I bring here? Bring back Adam Peddle, am I right?
Yeah. The walk-off sucks.
Did you guys stream yesterday?
No, no.
thank God.
Yeah, honestly,
Hey, buddy.
I'm kind of happy.
That's
we didn't.
one that-
Yeah, I had it on, and like after Bo Bichette took the lead there, I was like, I was watching almost the whole game. I'm like, fuck, I wish we were streaming.
Yeah.
And then what happened in the ninth?
You're
I
like,
was
thank God we're not streaming.
thank God we're not streaming. Bottom of the 4th here, Stewart in now, and it is 0-1 on him.
Sal Stewart, the Reds' #1 prospect. He was called up about 3-4 days ago, I think.
And we have a pitching duel. That's absolutely right. It's a pitching duel of who is more shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be fouled off right there. People are saying 10-10. I don't think it's actually 10-10. I think you guys are... No, I think I'd see more people going 10-10 if it was 10-10. This game is dragging. Oh, this game's going to be a long one. Strap in, everybody.
Oh, we're over 150 likes now, too. Love to see it.
Did we get to the magical and elusive 169 likes? 100 every 69, somebody goes on the board.
Ooh.
Or well, when you see the number.
Looked good to me. Come on.
You guys are lying. Yeah, Point G, you're lying. Hitta, you're lying. I know you guys are lying. Y'all are all lying. H18, I know you're not 169 because I can see we're not at 169 right now.
You offended True North Strong and Free. He went, wow.
2-2 on Stewart. Lauer, 19th pitch incoming right now. Runner at first base. Sweat starting to accumulate on his brow.
Sox are back, 7-7. Thanks for the update.
Me, man. Bottom of the 4th. Lauer fires. That one's going to be grounded.
There we
Give me the out.
go. There we
and
go.
IKF sent that
we
one to
go.
Guerrero, and we are out of this inning. Not before they just took away what we did, and it is now 10-8. Still down by 2. Still with the lead, but still down by 2. 300.
What a fun game of one step forward, one step back.
Yeah. Listen, if we could keep playing one step forward, one step back, I'll take it because we are inevitably one step forward. 377 legends in here. If you haven't already done so, I highly encourage you guys to hit that like, smash that subscribe button, and go check out the Walk Off podcast as well and subscribe to their channel because they do some great stuff right there. We're looking for
Would be lovely.
169th like, and a massive shout out here to Iberry 20. I don't know. I can't read that shit. But for subscribing to the channel, they don't go up for subscribing. They gotta They gotta give me the
You gotta,
the
yeah,
money.
yeah.
You know? But we appreciate everybody in
bake
here.
itself.
The pie doesn't bake itself around here, right? And I do see that we're at 168 likes. So whomstever is the next like is going to go up on the board.
170.
170. Somebody just got
Claim it. Somebody claims it.
And it's Mr. Grew.
Oh, claimsies.
Wow, would you look at that? He sniped that one, folks. Steve's in here trying to get in on the action, but he can't. Sorry, Steve's. You got some sloppy seconds on that one, dude.
Losers, weepers, finders, keepers.
We are going into the top of the fifth. Top of the fifth. Top of the fifth. Whoa, that's a big boy.
Yeah, his nickname's Big Sugar.
Oh, shit.
He throws 100.
Big Sugar. Oh, I think I saw something about
when you
this.
look like that, you have to throw 100.
Yeah. No, I'm
He kind of looks like if Eric Gagne just let himself go.
Right. It's the no chin for me. That, oh, there he is. Big Sugar. All right, let's go, Big Sugar. Ball right there. Shit.
Man, I still can't get over the Dalton Varsho has 16 home runs in what, like 42 games? Like,
Not that many games,
it's so insane. There's that triple digits fastball.
Chop that wood, Varsho. Anyone a little concerned for Buck? Can Buck broadcast a 5-hour game? That one's going to be swung on and missed. So I'll be honest, we don't... when we go live for these games, we can't really have the audio on too loud because if it gets picked up, then we'll get slammed. Is Buck having a hard time, or what's going on? From the little that I hear from him, he sounds like he's okay. And that is
50 games today for Varsho. Thank you for correcting me there, Bo Bichette on top.
That will be a swing on and a strikeout right there. One gone. Yeah, that was good.
Have you ever hit 269 likes? Probably during your trade deadline stream?
I think that we've hit... Actually, no, we never have. Oh. We have to get there. 0-1 on the captain. 1 sec.
There he is.
No, I smell some hits out there, matey.
Yes, we have hit 269. In fact, we've even... I don't know what their biggest like goal ever was. I think that, like... Did we ever get to 2,000 likes, chat? We might have got to 2,000 likes at one point. Honestly, like, during the Ohtani stream, shit was wild, so... and then the trade deadline stream was also pretty big, too. 1-1 on captain. And that's going to be a base knock. I fucking... This guy's my... He is my favorite player. He's my... you know that? He's my favorite Blue Jay.
I had no idea,
yeah,
but
he's my... He's been, honestly, Kirk has been, and the chat can attest to this.
It's nice that you're opening up like this to us.
Good, yeah. The chat can attest. Ever since he came up, he's been my favorite player. Even when he was playing like dog shit, I had this guy's back through and through. When people come at me on comments and videos and everything like that, I was still right. Why is that a strike? I was still riding with Alejandro Kirk day in and day out. Can somebody attest to me for this, please?
Back him up. I don't believe him.
Exactly. Back me up. Run, Kirk, run. Seriously. And in the meantime, how about this?
I've honestly felt the same way about Davis Babe Schneider. And I'm a little biased because this is a man who has actually come out to the very first baseball town, like out in live public, and got completely mobbed because, like an idiot, I didn't think to have security or anything at the first one. And him and Jay Jackson were there. And to be that generous as a ball player with your time, like you talked about how he, you even had in your head that maybe he didn't like Blue Jays today, and he made time to come on and was just a gem, right?
Mm-hmm. Also, we have a couple people in here saying Nick is telling the truth.
Okay,
Nick loves Kirk.
There you go.
100% Nick.
Okay.
Thank you, chat. You had a chance to troll me there, and you didn't. I appreciate it. Nick loves Kirk almost as much as I love my man Ernie. This is true.
Okay.
This is true.
I'm new here, and I knew that True North Strong and Free loves Ernie. That was one of the first things that I was told.
Yeah. It's kind of his calling card. Top of the fifth right here, and we got... Where is my... You also didn't give up on Barger. No. Ever since Barger, and that is going to be the inning, by the way.
Yeah, ever since he came on the show.
Yeah, I mean, like, come on, right?
He was like your first.
He was
outside
like our
of Jordan
first,
Groshans. Jordan Groshans was your first big get.
Yep. And then we got Addison Barger, and he came on twice. And so that one, I'll be honest, like, that's just... I will forever be an Addison Barger guy. I will never not be an Addison Barger guy. That's just what it is.
You think you could ever get Addy again?
I would love to do so. Fuck, dude. We got Max Scherzer. So.
Just in the nick of time.
Hey, just in the nick of time with a $5 donut. Yeah, when they're already up there, you don't have to do anything.
You know, you don't
Nick
get up twice.
is the biggest Kirk fan ever. I do love my man Alejandro. I will always have that guy's back. Also, Matt saying was on Gate 14 yesterday. They said they didn't even know who y'all are and that there's no drama. I don't get it at all. Yeah, I mean, I guess if they don't know who we are, right? It's hard to have drama.
Can you imagine saying that? There's no way they actually said that. I don't believe you guys.
Yeah, Matt.
I think you're stirring shit. There's no way they said they don't know who Blue Jays today is.
That would be pretty. Honestly,
I know for a fact they know who they are.
We are going into. Is it the bottom of the fifth right now? I think we're going into the bottom of the fifth.
That was a good subject change. You're like, Scott, reel it in. Let's.
But that means, everybody, that it is time to give a big shout out to the sponsor of said video. As you've been able to see over Scott's head, Simply Spiked, folks. It's just simply the best. Squeeze every juice out of summer with Simply Spiked, available in 3 delicious flavors, and honestly, so many more flavors as well. Simply Spiked Lemonade, Simply Spiked Peach, new Simply Spiked Limeade, which we don't have up right there, but I do have it, and it is awesome, let me tell you. These beverages are 5% alcohol, contain real fruit juice, and are a perfect, refreshing, and convenient summer drink. It pairs perfectly with any summer occasion, summer hangs, backyard pool, barbecues at the cottage. You were actually saying to me earlier that it's like you...
Blueberry is my go-to. Love it at a barbecue.
Love it at a barbecue. For me, it is the strawberry. However, I can respect a blueberry man right there. Yeah, I mean, it works so well when you get a bit of a sweat going and just like being outside. It is the summer drink. With summer... That one's going to be a line foul. With summer kind of wrapping up right now, everybody, savor every moment with Simply Spiked. Must be legal drinking age. Please celebrate responsibly, as we've always done here on Blue Jays Today. And yeah, go check out Simply Spiked. Thank you very much, Simply Spiked, for sponsoring this channel, sponsoring this video. We would not be here without you. 0-1 on Hayes. Blueberry is the best.
There we go. We've got someone who has my back.
There you go.
It's
there
nice.
You go.
It's nice. 1-1. And that is in for a single.
That will be a single right there on Hayes. Matt's saying he swears to God they said that. I find that incredibly hard to believe, dude. Yeah, obviously just in the nick of time, and obviously too from H_1 right there, feels like the right move, right motive, you know. Bottom of the fifth right here, Jose Trevino, 2 for 2. Lauer fires. That one's gonna be high right there.
That's one thing I will say about you boys, is I do appreciate that there is a camaraderie in the podcasting game when it comes to Toronto Blue Jays stuff. And like, you guys are always so open with us, the walk-off, and you've always, like, you know, mentioned us and heck, you've been pushing them to sub, and I appreciate all of you who have done so. I think it's a really cool little community that just, like, you know, we're the one lone Canadian team. And
that's the thing, you know. I've never understood on the I've just never really got the any type of animosity toward, like, at the end of the day, it's like everybody that's talking about this team, like, likes this team,
and
right?
Making content is hard.
Yeah,
like, we should all have like a bit of a camaraderie,
exactly.
A brotherhood, right?
Exactly,
and I do like that. That's the way that it operates here.
3-0 on Trevino, and that is going to be a strike right there.
Eric Lauer turned into what we all were hoping Easton Lucas was. Mm-hmm. You know? Mm-hmm. It took me so long to buy into Eric Lauer because I'm like, I'm not being Lucas again, right? Like,
yes.
Which is totally unfair to Lauer, but...
Well, if that's the case, Matt, then I mean, that is what it is. They can feel that way. I would argue that if that is actually true, which we know it's not, but if it is actually true, that is wildly ignorant of them. Can you imagine? You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's going to be the second strikeout there from Eric Lauer. And we got
Spread the word. Tell them that the podcast they haven't heard of thinks they're wildly ignorant.
Yeah.
All right.
Home run incoming, says Dewey. Dewey, why are you always so down, brother? Why are you always so down? I did not read your comment from earlier, but yeah, we're the only. Yeah, literally, we're supposed to be supporting each other as the only Canadian team in baseball. That's what I'm saying, man. Why are we out here fighting amongst ourselves? Stupid egos getting put in play right there. Maybe some insecurities? Question mark. 0-1 on McLean. Lauer, 30th pitch incoming. Deals. That one's going to be low right there, 1-1. $369 people watching. Nice.
First round draft pick with the Cincinnati Reds, Matt McLean. Hasn't really caught the foothold that they were maybe hoping he would after his rookie season where he looked really good.
Do y'all dislike me as a Jays fan if I'm not Canadian? I'm Floridian. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, Plushie. Of course not, dude.
I actually was down in Florida for spring training. I did a baseball town at Woodwright Brewing there. And had Alan Roden and Riley Terada and Chad Dallas. They're all AAA boys. I mean, Alan Roden, obviously, we're all aware that he played with the Jays until getting traded for Varland to the Twins. But, yeah, that was a lot of fun. Had Keegan Matheson and Ben Nicholson-Smith on the show. And hopefully we're down in Florida for this year.
Yeah,
that would be great.
If you are doing one, I would love to right now put my name into the ring as being a potential guest if you are doing it. Obviously, I would love to do that. If, of course, everything is synced up when it happens.
Of course.
2-2 on McLean. Lauer steps off right there. Probably the right move. The pitch clock was winding down.
Anyone in chat, by the way, who has an opportunity to go to TD Ballpark in Dunedin, I would take that opportunity. Beautiful little park. Really, the amenities are amazing. Come on, get that done, IKF. Yeah, he's
safe.
Yeah,
he's safe. Wow. Okay, runner at first, runner at second. Tying run at first now, everybody. This is a ball game.
Forget about Ernie at second for Andre. Maybe he should be at the hot corner here.
Would anybody get a Jays logo tattoo, says Leah? I would get anything tattooed on me for the right price.
Need more than what gets you on the board, though. We'll tell you that much.
We'll take a little bit more than that, folks. Bottom of the fifth here, TJ Friedel. That is going to be a strike right there. Matt saying, I just want to say I'm proud of what this channel has become. You all have grown tremendously. Respect Canada very well, especially to those of us Canadians living abroad who can watch y'all. I appreciate that, Matt. I try, again, we try our best here to just, it's one of those things where, you give off good vibes and hopefully, enhance somebody's experience and the, people will recognize that. So I appreciate the individuals who have, in fact, recognized that. For those other individuals who, aren't doing that, I'd say look in the mirror, 1-1 on Friedel. Lauer, 36 pitch incoming. That one's going to be fouled off. Send IKF back to Pittsburgh. Thoughts on that?
Honestly, I kind of like the IKF move for a few reasons. Number one, we're all aware that Ernie Clement right now has a broken bone in his hand, which is, I think, why they are playing it pretty safe when it comes to how much time they're putting him in the lineup, right? I mean, we're all well aware, Ernie, one of the big reasons why they're in first place in the American League, and you want him healthy when the chips are down. IKF, if he doesn't work out, they can release him tomorrow. You know? But he's a guy who can play third, he can play second, he's got reps at first, he can be in the outfield. He even came out and said to Ben Nicholson-Smith a few days ago that he's so happy to be in Toronto, he would play catcher if they wanted him to. And of course, he has a little experience there, and we're both aware.
I missed that. That's great. Yeah.
We're both aware Kirky and Heineman have some concussion.
Okay, that's going to be an out right there. Good play by David Schneider to track that.
No one moving up on that play. Looking good there. Yeah, but IKF said he would even put the catching gear on, and with Heineman and Kirk having concussion problems this season, not a bad little backup plan to have.
Yeah,
right?
I don't hate it at all, right? And when he was here, he was very, very solid with us. I was not a fan at all of bringing in IKF when it happened.
Yeah.
But clearly the guy delivered when he was in a Blue Jays uniform. Also, it is 2-0 right now, Yankees. That sucks.
It's 2-0 here.
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. Bottom of the fifth, runner at first and second, Lauer. This is his 39th pitch. That one's going to be fouled back. Vinny is saying, can you shout out Sean Foster? So I wish that I could give an accurate shout out there, but I have no idea who that is, what they do.
But shout out to Sean.
Well, here's the thing. You don't want to say that,
don't.
Scott, because like
Then everyone wants a shout out.
well, but no. But like, you know, like
you don't know who he is.
like what if he's like a serial killer?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. You don't know.
Yeah.
Right? Now they have that on camera.
That's right. Look at these idiots promoting a serial killer.
Yeah, right. Like you might get canceled, dude.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get canceled. 0-1 on Marte. That's gonna be a ball right there. All-time favorite baseball stories is a segment I would love. Yeah, that would be a good one, Tom. Maybe another stream.
See, and now really wish I hadn't shouted out Sean. Finding out Sean kidnapped Mr. Bloopy's dog 2 weeks ago. That's not cool, Sean. Not cool. Reverse shout out.
Well, I was, maybe, yeah. Like I've been seeing there's been some weird shit going on in the world recently. You know, it might be Sean.
Give me a score. Go ahead and get in on this, chat. Give me between a scale of 1 to 10. What is the likelihood we see Brandon Little in today's game? Knowing John Schneider is very much I stick with my guys.
Right.
I want to give these guys who blow up confidence in the end, knowing that he didn't need to go to him yesterday, but still, with Nance in trouble, went to Brandon Little. 1 to 10. 1 being absolutely not. There's no frickin' way. 10 being, John Schneider is that crazy. Let's go. 2 out of 10. Okay. 10. There's a wide range here.
You know what? I was going to go... I was thinking about the exciting answer and going with a high number, but realistically, I'm going to go with about a 3. And I see a couple people in the chat saying 3 as well. I think it's unlikely because as crazy as John Schneider is, you do have now that they got an off day, a significant more or like a decent amount of other individuals. That's not him, is it? You do have a decent amount of other individuals who are rested and ready. And ultimately, Schneider needs a win. Like, we need this win.
Yeah,
right?
They do.
So, this isn't about, like, trusting our guy or whatever. We just need to get a fucking win. So, unless he's forced to do so, I think that it's going to be a no.
I think going to Lauer as the lefty, too, probably brings that down a little bit.
Yeah, like you're getting... If we had to make it... And this is why Lauer to the pen is actually, at this point anyways, a pretty good thing. If we had to make it 7 innings where every guy is going 1 inning, okay, yeah, we're going to see Brendan Little. He's coming because we don't have it. We got to use every guy at that point. But because Eric Lauer is good enough here to give you some actual length... This has changed things for the pen. Full count on Marte. Lauer fires. Someone's going to be Oh, please
Keep it
no.
in.
Oh,
Keep
please
it in
no.
there.
Oh, please
Keep
no.
it in.
Oh, please
Keep it
no.
in.
Thank God. Holy shit, that was way too close, dude. That was way too close.
That's what Lucas is thinking right now. Even he's like, holy shit, that was too close.
All right. Well, we are flirting with danger, everybody. I got to use the washroom again very quickly.
Yeah, please.
All right. We'll be right back.
All right. So, chat, when I was in college, I had a good buddy of mine, and picture somebody who looks sort of like me, right? Some of you might be like, oh, lady killer. No, the opposite of this story. Not really great with ladies, never really that dude who did well in that department. And then all of a sudden, for some reason, there was literally like a 6-month span in our second semester where he got with one lady, and then it just was like this avalanche of like, he all of a sudden was just doing really well for himself, had never done well for himself before, right? And then for some reason, out of nowhere, completely drops it. Just can't get a girl again. That's Brandon Little. That is Brandon Little. Killing it out of nowhere, and now he just can't find the strike zone, right? He just can't.
Was that the joke?
That is not my go-to joke.
Okay, good.
No. Just riffing off the top of my head here for a Brandon Little analogy. Yes. Is that the joke?
I was like, if that's your go-to.
If that's your go-to, no way you're making a living at this. Oh, man. You guys get going so fast in chat, I can't even read it all. IKF to the plate here. Kind of a surprise grab off of waivers. I know we were talking about a little bit there. Versatility defensively. That is why IKF is back with this Toronto Blue Jays. Also, I think that him having relationships already within the clubhouse really goes a long way. You know, as a front office, Shapiro and Atkins didn't really need to worry about chemistry. They could go out and get a guy who can play all the positions, could even put on the catcher gear if he absolutely had to. And is just thrilled to be back in Toronto because, of course, when he is in Pittsburgh, who wants to be a Pirate? 1-2 is the count here.
We are back, everybody. IKF for the Jays. Bro, Jays are going to lose the lead and maybe the game because of IKF. I hope that you're wrong there. One sec.
IKF will be pitching? Is that what he's predicting?
I have this terrible tendency. I think the chat knows about it, but I play with my ring like insane. And I've had this ring since I was 16 years old. And for, I don't know, a miracle, effectively, I've never lost it. George Springer.
3 for 3.
3 for fucking 3. Are you kidding me?
Top of the 6th inning. 0-1 on Springer.
That will finally be an out. Assuming he makes the play, and it is
now 3 and 4 on the day for Springer.
Shy Guy, it's not a jinx when you just say the facts. You know what I mean? Like, Matt's saying, I'm late coming into the stream. Where's Adam today, and who's your co-host? So I think this is the final time that I will answer this. For the 400 legends in here, shout out to everybody for spending your Tuesday night with us.
Yes.
Top of the 6th right here on Nathan Lucas Deals. That was well hit by Nathan Lucas, but just goes foul. This is Scott.
Hello.
He is the host of the Walk Off podcast. They have been doing that show for roughly the same amount of time that we've been doing our Blue Jays Today show. Scott, very nice individual who I've obviously met through our work. Adam is coming back. That's going to be hit into play. Get into play. Actually, get out of play. Fuck me. That is going to be an out right there. That's the inning. Top of the 6th done pretty quick. Oh, dude, you dropped the ball. Whatever.
Adam's back next week. It's the long story short.
Adam is back next week, everybody. He is away for a bachelor party and a wedding, and he will be back next week. And look at Steven here, a walk-off viewer. How's Adam Mack?
That is a great question. Adam is doing well. He was really under the weather for a little while there. He did wind up getting a full-time job and just hasn't been able to be on the podcast much lately, but I will let him know that you asked, so thank you.
Nice. I've listened to the walk-off before. Gonna have to add it to the list for sure, says Matt. Yeah, there you go. Scott does a great job. Kind of a different vibe than what we do here for sure. But
we'll call it an older vibe, if you will.
Older, yeah, definitely. Like picture like rotary phone vibe, No, but seriously, like they do some good work right there. That actually just made me think. Do you guys ever listen to us on podcast platforms? Because that's something that like we don't. I don't know. Like obviously on YouTube, our viewership is
great.
Like
it's incredible.
Like the honestly the best out of any Blue Jays channel. Even though we're not the biggest apparently. But I'm curious to know about podcast platforms in general. Do you guys ever listen to us there? No.
Oddly enough, that is where the majority of our listeners is all on.
I was gonna say though, like I think that's a difference between us two. Like,
and again, I don't know if that's another like age thing. Like it's just like the older people are.
Well, it's weird though because when you look at our demographic, you'd actually be shocked to see our.
You're like, believe me, our demographic's not that young. Hey, listen to that.
We have a wildly
wide range that you do,
like a huge range in demographic for sure. So yeah, it's.
Yeah, so if you do get a chance to check out the Walk Off podcast, it would be appreciated. We are definitely smaller on YouTube, but Nick's been pushing for you guys to sub and get us a little bit above the 5.2K that we're at right now.
Yeah, that glass ceiling's got to break.
That's right.
0-1 on Ellie De La Cruz right here. Who do you like long term? Let's forget age for a second.
Okay.
Bo Bichette, Ellie De La Cruz. You have to have him on your baseball team right now.
I have Ellie. And I love Bo.
Right.
I love Bo. And I actually hope I eat those words. I hope that Bo Bichette is a Blue Jay for life. And you can bust my balls in 3 years about, remember when you said you'd rather Ellie De La Cruz?
Well, no, I mean, look, I asked the question because I think it's a fair, like, I mean, Ellie, his last year was insane. Mm-hmm. This season's not quite to that caliber, but he's still performing at a very, very high level. But, Bo being the league leader in hits, obviously that counts for something.
Offensively, I mean, I think De La Cruz has the edge, but I will say when it comes to defense that Bo Bichette has worked really, really hard to become... He's gone better. He has worked really hard to become slightly below average at shortstop.
Right.
And I will say, obviously, the Toronto Blue Jays have put very, very good gloves around him, right? Like with Ernie at third, probably going to win a Gold Glove or be nominated for one. Andre Jimenez, we know, already has a trophy case full of Gold Gloves. So that definitely improves Bo and makes it so he doesn't need to range as much, which is beneficial.
Yeah, he's not put on the hot seat too
and
much.
I also know, everybody, errors are not the be-all and end-all for judging defensive metrics, but Ellie De La Cruz has over 20 errors at shortstop this year, and that is something that, just talk to a Reds fan, and they will tell you they love Ellie, but his defense not ideal.
Nick, I just DM'd you on Instagram. Did you? Me personally or Blue Jays today? What'd you say?
Bo just caught Ellie. Bo is better. Nice.
There you go. Yeah, that's true, actually.
Let's live in a recency bias world. I'm all for it. By the way, if you're in Toronto looking for something to do tomorrow, Thursday, Left Field Brewing, Baseball Town. We got Nick, we got Jonah Birnbaum from The Score, and Chris Black from Sportsnet. We're just going to be sitting around on the Blue Jays off day, talking the team we love. So come on down and have beers with us. tickets are pinned there. I'm also going to take this moment to do what you did.
Yeah, feel free, man. Like I said, though, just try to be careful of the wires because they are nuts. Yeah, you guys don't see behind the scenes. You will, though, for our playoff stream. You'll be able to see like the whole setup, everything that we do. But it is tight, and Scott is significantly taller than I am, and so I can only imagine what it is that he's going through right now. Varland hits over 102 most of the... What are you talking about with Varland? What, like he actually... It's on X to JAYS. Okay, Bubba, I'll go. I'll take a look at that. Yeah, I apologize. We get DMs all over the place, man. So yeah, it do be tough. Louis Varland here with a 2.8 ERA, whip of 1.2. Has not been good since coming over the Jays, though. I will personally donate $1,000 to the stream if the Jays win. Can I hold you to that, Shy Guy? I would like to hold you to that if possible. And a massive shout out to Chris right here. Nick and Scott, nice duo. Bo might be the hottest player in MLB right now. Man is getting more expensive by the day. Yeah, I got to do like a... we got to do like an updated breakdown video of some kind about Bo Bichette and his value, because holy shit, dude, that guy is going to get paid come off-season time. That's going to be a swing and a miss right there by Louis Varland. Chris, you're up on the board. So Shy Guy said that he'd donate $1,000 if the Blue Jays win this game. I have never wanted the Blue Jays to win more than right now.
Wow.
I find it hard to believe that he's actually going to...
Will he put his money where his mouth is?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the real question.
I got to know that, yeah. That's one for Varland, by the way, everybody. That was a ground out. Varland makes the nice play. You love to see it.
If they can get this guy going, that could really change the shape of this
Louis
bullpen.
Varland? Oh, my gosh, yes. He was, in my opinion, the biggest acquisition at the deadline. And right when you said that, that will be an out.
There we go.
Hard hit contact.
4 pitches. So the question is, chat, do you put Louis Varland back out there for the 7th? You got to, right?
It's not even a... I don't even think that's a question. You definitely put him back out right there. I listen to the show on Spotify at work all the time, says AGZ. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Again, like if you guys, that's one area where we definitely do not command the viewership as much as Scott and the lads. So if you wouldn't mind, go check us out. You know? Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all that stuff. We would appreciate it.
My wife Taylor says, "Holy shit, what a game to live stream."
All right.
She also said to say hello, by the way. So there you go.
She didn't. I'm looking at your phone.
Oh no! When I came over, she's like, "Be sure I told Nick to say hello." I say hello, and then I didn't, and now. Yeah.
All right. Hi, Taylor. I'll see you. I assume I'll see her on Thursday.
Yes.
Yes.
You will.
Okay.
Yes. You
Actually,
will.
that was something that I meant to ask you. Can I? It's not. She finishes work at 8:30, so I don't know if she would or not. But like, can my girlfriend come without?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know if she actually will or not, but just wanted to.
Only because it's a commercial break, but I'm actually going to give this a shout out. My wife actually landed her first acting role. She is in Twisted Metal. So if you're a Twisted Metal fan, it's on Paramount. She was the sexy bald waitress at the party at the last episode. So if you're all caught up on Twisted Metal,
very niche,
very niche. It's a very niche role, but yeah, pretty cool.
Sexy bald waiter.
Yeah, that's right.
I love it. I actually did. I saw that stuff on Instagram. That is really, really cool. For her, honestly, like I'm very, very happy for her, man. That's super good. And some of the screenshots that I was seeing, it's like she's there with people that I recognize.
It was so wild seeing her with like Stephanie Beatrice. From Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah. No, there were some actors there, and like that guy from. What was the fucking show? He was the
Anthony Mackie there from
is that
what is it the Marvel show there.
So I'm not thinking of the Marvel show. That's gonna be a strike right there on Vladdy. One sec, where's Vladdy's grammar? Will be around out and out.
Is an out.
Like the kind of weird looking guy. What was that show? I watched this show. It was like the show was a hitman.
Barry.
And Barry.
Yeah.
Okay. Who
the
was
bald
that?
guy. The
yes.
bald
yeah.
guy.
Who's that guy? Who's he?
I forget his name now. I don't.
Right.
Kerrigan. And I don't remember.
I don't remember, but like obviously I recognize that guy immediately.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's a guy.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. Their bald heads were touching.
Yeah, I was like, damn, oh my. This is gonna be boba shit, everybody. $14 missed out on Laura. Did I miss a donation? If I did, please let me know. I apologize for missing anything. 1-1 right now on Bobo. Also, Shy Guy, you're putting a lot in here to this chat right now. If you're actually serious, my friend.
What's Shy Guy saying?
Saying he's going to donate $1,000 if the Blue Jays win.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, that would be the biggest donation that we've ever had by far.
And then at that point, you would buy me a 6-pack. Just a little tiny
Might have
slice
to.
of pie.
Yeah, I might have to give Scott a little tiny slice of pie at that point. Yeah. 2-1 on Bo. Fuck, you can take Adam's half. Where's he right now? Yes. 2-2 on Bo Bichette. He fouled that one off right there, guys. I will not donate $1,000. I will not hold you to that, C-Ray. That one's going to be fouled off right there.
Yeah, please chime in. Who won't donate $1,000?
Yeah, the amount of times when we're down by like a shitload and like I'm just like, hey, if anyone wants to change my life and like, you know, donate $1 million or something, like feel free. Whenever.
Now's the time.
Now's the time, you know. Nobody has.
No.
Full count on Bo.
One out here, top of the 7th.
So I said this. No, Nick, you're missing out on Alana's donation. Oh fuck, shit! Of course, Alana.
Okay.
Alana, my bad. I totally missed out on Alana's. You're right.
Alanis? Or Lana?
Wait, what?
We're putting it up, right? Or no?
Yeah, we're putting it up. Alana, does Alana have one L or? It's either one. She's got either. No.
It's
No. With an A. I just can't remember if Alana has 2 L's or 2 N's.
I'm gonna go 1A or 1
I can't
L.
remember. It's either 2 L's or 2 N's, and I can't remember right now.
Have the distance. Just get out.
It will.
Just get out.
It will. Chop some wood.
There's our boy. Come on. 17 dingers in 50 games. Mark it down.
No, Nick, she's not here. What? Laura, what are you saying? I thought that you said that Alana is here. Hey, I just got there. Is there another Alana? Alana, I just realized that you did not donate $6.99 for the George Springer dinger.
And
that transpired.
And you're on the MVP
And you're on
board.
the MVP board because somebody just tricked me into thinking that you did that. Also, Dalton Varsho made it 11-8, guys. Dalton Varsho just made it 11-8. That one's going to be a ball right there. 1-0.
209 likes. You guys.
388 legends in here. We haven't been able to get over to 400 tonight. That's actually kind of wild. We've been doing that pretty regularly. That one's going to be a strike on Captain Kirk. I just landed in Kelowna. Yeah. Okay, Alana. Well, George Springer's been busy.
Like I did tell him.
1-2 on the captain. Let me get the captain up. Dalton Varsho is a home run machine this year, everybody. It's going to be 2-2.
Oh, 3 runs is so much better than 2 runs, you know?
If the Blue Jays win, I will donate $10,000. I am not joking. I swear on my life. All right. At that point, I would have to get Scott a 24-pack. Do you want Scott to get a 24-pack?
Do you want me to have 24 beers?
There's a man who deserves 24 beers right now. 11-8, everybody. Blue Jays are up right now. What a game for your first Blue Jays today. Official, start to finish live stream ever. The vibes, they must be, are they as good as you imagined?
The vibes are better than I imagined, honestly. Mm-hmm. The apartment is the same. Vibes are better, you know?
Yeah, literally, what are your thoughts on
I like the
space?
apartment. I think that you're very innovative to solve some problems. You know, the knife in the sink in the bathroom is a nice touch to make sure the stopper doesn't go in too deep.
Well, I'll tell you again, like that. So our plumbing here, it's pretty god awful bad. It will just, I use Drano on that shit probably 2 times a month minimum, and we still got to toss the knife in there to make sure it all goes down smooth.
It's that beautiful hair of Adam's. That's what I blame.
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be. Yeah. No, that is. It's hefty for certain. Also, True North strong and free with a $6.99 no.
True North.
So glad we traded Moreno and Gurriel. Stumpy is the man. That's right. Stumpy has been popping off. That's
True North. This one is for all the Ernie lovers out there.
That is what some individuals, Adam and Adam's dad, call Stumpy, or call Varsho Stumpy. Alana says, Nick, complain to your landlord. Actually, something that I've been meaning to tell my landlord is that for whatever reason, Alana, and you can let him know this, his toilet, since I literally have not used Elena. I promise you, I've not used it. But his toilet, we tried to use it the other day. It's done. It's actually not working anymore. There is no water in his toilet, Elena. So let him know that I didn't do anything. I don't know what happened, but it's fucked.
I like that H1 Aiden is getting more specific. He's like, it's not just Adam's hair, it's his pubes.
Yeah.
Specificity.
Yeah, can you imagine if actually, because there's a washroom over there as well, which is his bathroom. Can you imagine if he specifically goes to my sink to do that? 0-1 on Stewart. Varland was cooking in his first inning of work. Can we keep this up?
4 pitches in his first inning. 0-2 here. Again, Sal Stewart just called up a few days ago. This is the Reds' #1 prospect. 21 years old.
No politics. This is a Blue Jays stream, people. I hope you're bringing. I hope that we are bringing you the content that you all crave. Excuse me. Also, by the way.
Also, stick around for the 8th inning where we talk specifically politics. It's fun.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, though, that it is the bottom of the 7th inning right now. Not to put you on the spot, but we said that something would transpire prior to that happening. I don't know if you've laid the groundwork or not. I have not.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with my short, sweet joke to get me out of trouble when I need something quick, a quick laugh.
Can we save it for the half inning? I want to give the full attention to you.
Let's give full attention.
All right.
To the Jays right now.
Bottom of the 7th right here on Hayes. Take the elbow drain off and re-clean. Golden ratio. You want to come over and handle that, man? Listen, dude, I know.
What is Scott's joke? Give it time. It's going to come in a second here.
Listen, pal, I know editing. I know Blue Jays. I know baseball. I know how to maintain somebody's attention. I do not know plumbing. I do not know. 1-1.
Shy guy.
Thanks, Jacob and Emily. I was wondering about that, actually. 2-1 on Hayes. Max World.
Max World, what did I miss?
Nothing. Boring game.
21 runs. That's it. Just
Nothing.
21 casual runs.
Actually, that's terrible math by you, Scott.
Thank you. 19 casual runs.
3-1 on Hayes.
I like that you let it breathe for a second, though.
Well, because I was
you were doing the math.
Like, yeah. And then I was like, wait a second.
That's not 21.
Oh, that's gonna be a base hit right there.
Oh man, if that slip up winds up costing us 2 runs, sir.
Appreciate the coverage, bros. Thank you from the West Coast. Thank you, Cielka. And everybody that has not already done so, can you please hit that like button if you are also enjoying the coverage? We have 390 people in here and 221 likes.
Yeah.
So if everybody hit the like button right now, we would get up to 269 likes. Actually, we get up to 369 likes, which means more names can go on the board. Bottom of the 7th, Trevino up. That one's going to be a strike.
Varland up to 13 pitches. Looking to get through this 8th and 9th hitter here and not turn the order over.
Oh,
that was pretty nasty. That was a really nice pitch.
That was a nice pitch by Varland, and we don't get that one. Good frame job, too. Just didn't like it. 269 would be real nice. Yeah, I agree. Double.
Okay, there
2,
we go.
1, and bang.
Wow.
2. Out of the
Beautiful.
inning, Louis Varland, 15 pitches, 2 innings of work. That's the type of shit that we need to see from the bullpen. That's the type of shit that's going to make me feel a lot better about postseason. Is Nom Nom a good place to get poutine? What is the best poutine place to get in Toronto?
Ooh, I don't know.
Well, you just started living here like a year ago.
Yeah,
so
let's not.
I'll be on. We literally had a poutine place right next to us for a while that sadly closed down. And ever since that left, I haven't. I don't know. So if anybody has any really good spots, I love, especially when you get into that fall weather, like a nice warm filling poutine. Ooh, that shit could hit hard. Tell us a joke, Scott.
Okay. Guaranteed. Whoever discovered mint, their first thought had to have been, wow, this tastes way better than the last 10 leaves I tried. That's a caveman joke, Nick. I'll put a little spin on it there. A Canadian spin. Guaranteed whoever discovered maple syrup, their first thought had to have been, wow, this tastes way better than the last 10 trees I sucked on. That's a Canadian caveman. Yeah.
What do you guys think?
What do you think? They're like, get him out of here.
I'm trying to decide what I think right now.
WTF was that?
What has a bottom at the top? Legs?
Get out.
I love how Donna's just like, I would love to try the poutine. No. Yeah, so that's Scott. You can find him at your local comedy bar.
Dad joke. First of all, I wrote that joke, but I guess they're calling me old is the key there. So, also that's more clever than a dad joke. Come on.
Yeah.
I wrote that joke on mushrooms.
So there.
Let's see a dad do that.
On David Schneider. Schneider with an 842 OPS, guys. I mean, that's something, right? You going live for the Bieber start? Is the Bieber start Friday night? I actually don't remember. How do turtles communicate? Answer: by shell phones.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. It's tomorrow, Bieber. Then no, Drew Gamer. Sadly, I am not going live. Although, you know what? We'll see. We'll see what I decide to do, team.
The times for this series have been so weird,
I hate
man.
'em.
Just like a 1 p.m. start yesterday,
I know.
6:30. I hate 6:30 starts.
I'm not a big
It's so
fan
weird.
either, yeah.
Just start it at 7.
I don't like it. You're like 10 years old, says Agnes. Dude, if either of us looked like if we were a 10-year-old, that would be like genuinely fucked.
Yeah.
Full count on Schneider. We had a good Samaritan on the bump. And that is going to be a strikeout. One gone. Remember last year that this time the Jays were last place in the AL East? I do remember that. And that's always going to be a perspective thing.
Yeah.
Right? That's something that we have to zoom out on the regular and realize that, hey, we are way better than anybody anticipated. I remember at the beginning of the season, both Adam and I were saying, yeah, maybe this team gets to 82, 83 wins. And that's going to be a double right there for Ty France.
Oh, it better be a double. Hustle in there,
Get
bud.
in there, get in there. Oh my God, he's out.
They got him.
He's out.
I like that he's like, check it.
He's out. I think he's out, dude. Oh, they're saying, look.
Oh, they're going to go take a look.
Lying. Maybe I'm lying, chat. 408 people in here, guys. Ty France just said F it and went to second.
John Schneider bringing out the earmuffs. Check it, he says. Check it. Does he get it?
Oh! The swim move!
Sneaky
Oh,
little move
shit!
there.
Bang, bang, chat! Oh, W slide by Ty France. Are you kidding?
Wow, what a smart heads-up move.
Wow, dude. Ellie De La Cruz, you're basic, bro. You're vanilla with it. Ty France.
That was his decoy hand. He's like, look at it.
Yeah.
Reach for it. Not there.
No. You got me, guy. You got me. Okay, you just lost aura, man. Man, let me fucking cook here, shy guy.
Tyler France. What a sneaky move.
He's safe. Thank you.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Get that second out off the board. There she goes. Sure.
And Ernie
bring
Clement.
her, man.
Hell yeah.
True North Strong and Free pretty happy right now. Look at that. His boy's in.
Astro Flip says, that is so obviously an out. This ump is weird. Astro, dude, how much drugs are you on at this current moment in time? I don't know where you see out there. Initially, I thought I saw out. Then I looked at it again. And because I'm not on drugs, I realized
The decoy hand move.
the error of my ways, right? But you know what I mean? Like, there's obviously a difference between you and I. That one's going to be fouled off. 0-1.
One out here, IKF, in his first 2025 game as a Blue Jay, looking for a ribby, looking to drive in earn dog.
Now you're getting it, Scott.
There
Getting
you
in the
go.
Blue Jays
Yeah.
today. Stream, I mean,
Vernacular, if you will.
exactly.
Sure.
Look at that. Oh! That one's going to be sent right to the first baseman. That's going to be the second out. But a massive shout out here to the Zamboni driver with the $5 donation
Yeah,
right there. Thank you very much, Zamboni driver.
Gets him on the board.
That gets you on the board. And yeah, we got a board of MVPs tonight, everybody. Thank you so much to every single individual that has donated, that has liked, that has subscribed, that has went over to Scott's channel and done the same
Yes.
thing over there.
Thank you.
Again, like it means so much to me. I know that I play with you guys on the regular, but I do not take any of this for granted. Top of the 8th right there. That one's going to be a ball. on George Springer. And
Also, any ball busting you've done sent my way that I enjoyed, thank you. And any ball busting you sent my way I didn't, well, you know what? I don't appreciate it.
there you go. 1-0. That's going to be 2-0. Chris saying the beers are kicking in. Chris, what do you know? What do you know, Chris?
Yeah, what do you know?
What do you know that I don't know? 425 legends in here. George Springer is 3-4-4. Shy Guy saying, guys, I got to confess, I don't even have 500 in my bank account. Let him hear it, guys. Let him hear. We're in the top of the 8th right now, Shy Guy. Let him hear it.
Oh, that was a nice loogie there, Straw pulled out.
That was a good one, eh?
It was one of those ones where it sticks to your lip, right? Kind of.
Holy shit, Anthony Santander. I forgot that guy existed.
He's the wild card, man. He could just,
Yeah.
you know.
He's like the Joker in the deck.
He really is.
You know?
Like, you never know. He could come back and just be a game changer.
Right.
It would,
1-0.
it would be the most 2025 Blue Jay thing around if Anthony Santander just comes back middle of September and
Yes.
produces.
Yeah. No, I would be. I'd be all for it. Kneecaps now on the desk. Agreed. DWG. I was banking on that $1,000. Who's going to donate $1,000 now? God damn it!
And
Scott's going to miss out on a 24-pack.
And Ann just liked and hyped up the Dave Stieb video I did today, which, by the way, I know that not all of you were around back in the Dave Stieb days, probably the first, like, big star for the Blue Jays. He threw the only no-hitter in Blue Jays history 35 years ago today, and there's some content up on the walk-off page right now talking all about
That
it.
one's going to be sent right up the middle. Oh, it's just going to be one and gone. Hey, but seriously, if we win, I will stream myself. Oh, okay. Well, that's awesome, man. That's actually like worth more to me than $1,000.
You almost didn't sound sarcastic.
Yeah. We are going into the bottom of the 8th. Bottom of the 8th, I think. Bottom of the 8th right there. Blue Jays up 11-8, everybody. This has been a ball game. I feel like we are... We're not only just taking your Blue Jays today live stream virginity, we are getting there's
And I want more. What does that say about me?
There's just dicks and balls everywhere right now, man. Like this is a virginity that is gone and dusted at this point. But 420 legends in here. Thank you so much to everybody for tuning in and just spending this time with us. Oh, we got a big time donation coming in here from just in the nick of time.
Oh, wow. And he's already up there. That's a big time move. And I like that he says Shy Guy is a jerk, right? He's just like, listen, you're gonna tease these guys with $1,000. I'm gonna swoop in and be the hero.
That's right. And listen, that is a hero moment right there.
Yeah.
That's Tom Brady in the clutch. That's Michael Jordan, and when you need him, that is Unk when we are down.
He just Batmaned us.
Literally, absolutely hero level shit right there. Legend stuff. Can we circle his name?
You know what? Let's give it
Just
a little
to-
bit more love.
Just to, you know what I mean? Just to be like a whoa.
If you want a square, okay, around your name, $100. That's all it takes.
There you go. But no, seriously, dude. I mean, that's
Yeah,
insane. The
above
fact
and
that
beyond.
the fact that people, and you especially went in and donated your hard-earned cash to these two idiots. We appreciate you endlessly.
Truly.
Insane donation. W's in the chat. We got Sir Anthony Dominguez on the bump. I got a fun and scary stat here for you.
Ooh.
So everybody's saying, well, let's put Sir Anthony Dominguez in as the closer. That's what
I have
everybody's
not
saying.
said that, but yes, I've heard people say
Lots
this.
of
People love to say this.
Lots of
Yes.
people have been saying this. I also have not been saying
Yes.
this, but lots of people have been saying this. In fact, I was on the radio on Sunday, and they were saying this to me,
Yeah.
and I had to tell them, I don't know, guys, because Sir Anthony Dominguez, you know how you guys don't like Brendan Little, right? Brendan Little is in the bottom 1 percentile in walk rate, and in fact, he has the highest walk rate in all of MLB. There's not a single pitcher that's qualified that has a higher walk rate than MLB. You know who number 2 is? Yeah. Yep.
And this is why the Blue Jays bullpen is struggling right now.
So it's just like, look, it's a pick your poison, right? Like, Jeff Hoffman gives up hard hit balls. This guy walks a shitload of people. Like,
and this has been Sir Anthony Dominguez's kind of MO. And I mean, even on that run in 2022 when he was absolutely lights out in the playoffs with the Phillies, he had a very high walk rate going into it and just found it. So that's kind of what we're hoping for here with this bullpen. Is like some of these guys just like get dialed in and find it.
If Sir Anthony Dominguez can actually lock in on the zone, he's nasty. He is truly nasty. But the fact that the number 1 and 2 in all of MLB, when it comes to the worst in walk rate, like this is not a stat that you want to be number 1 and 2 in, is key. High leverage Toronto Blue Jays bullpen guys, that's concerning to me. Looks like my plan worked. Instigate you guys to bring the energy. Let's go Blue Jays. No. Listen, Shy Guy, you cannot take just in the nick of times moment like that. Nice fucking try, guy.
Not on our watch.
No. Nice try, pal. That's going to be a swing and a miss right there on McClain.
I love a high 100-mile-an-hour fastball that is whiffed on.
What
that
do you
is
think
beautiful.
is the, what would you argue is the sexiest pitch in baseball? Like when you see it executed to perfection, is it a nice 2-seam fastball that runs in and that was starting outside and then runs in? Is it a 4-seam like that clips the top? Is it a curveball that gets you fucking trying to golf at it? What is it?
I hate to be Mr. Basic here, but I sure love a well-located fastball with velo to it. That said, one of my favorite pitches right now, speaking of Brandon Little, and I mean, Louis Varland has a pretty nasty one too, but the knuckle curve when executed well is such a...
That might be
Come
gone.
on.
That's gone.
That's gone.
That's gone. 11-9.
Yeah.
11-9. That was a well-placed fastball, and it actually just got cranked, everybody.
Yeah.
I can't even really get on Sir Anthony Dominguez about that. He pulled the ever-living crap out of that. That was nice.
Yeah. That brings up Ellie De La Cruz.
So, for me, I think I was in awe the other day because we were live for the Freddie Peralta start. Did you watch that game?
Yes.
You watched that game, yeah?
Yeah, I was there. I was live. Or I was at the park.
In the park,
yeah.
okay. So, well, I mean, that's awesome that you were in the park. However, the one thing that you may not have got to see, that's going to be a swing and miss on Marte right there. The one thing that you didn't get to see was the insane bite that was on. So they were calling it a curve, but it was really a slurve.
Yeah.
And it was like one of these things where, we're throwing it here and then it does one of these.
Freddie Peralta, he's a free agent at the end of this year, correct?
So we thought so too.
Okay.
We checked his thing. They have a club option.
Oh,
obviously,
well, they're gonna take
they're gonna take. Yeah, because we were. Oh Jesus fucking Lord! Okay, I gotta lock in because this is who you want at closer.
Oh man.
Dude, we might see Jeff Hoffman tonight.
We are for sure seeing Jeff Hoffman in the 9th. And if they bring Brandon Little in right now.
if they bring Brandon Little in right now, we're marching down to Cincinnati tonight. Oh my God.
Well, this just got uncomfortable. I'll be honest.
Ellie De La Cruz. Here we go. Okay.
Okay, starts him off.
Okay, this is hilarious. Why is Jesus swearing? 0-1 on Ellie De La Cruz.
Blind white Jesus. I like it.
Dominguez, 14th pitch. No real what? No, don't. I don't believe you guys. I do not believe you guys, Ryan. I don't believe you. There's no fucking way we're bringing in Baraki. There's actually no way.
Ryan Baraki being the savior of this bullpen, though. Talk about another 2025 Blue Jays thing, right? Expect the unexpected.
Can you believe this guy right now? 2-1 on L.A. De La Cruz. That's a good pitch.
There's a strike.
That's a good pitch right there.
Dominguez with 16 pitches. 1 out here. Runner at second.
Ooh, here we go, chat. Yeah, please stop trolling, everybody. We are now in a critical moment of this ball game. Oh, great play, Vlad. Great play, Vlad.
There we go.
Excellent play, Vlad. Excellent play, Vlad. That was awesome.
To answer your Gold Glove question, give the man his dues.
Yep.
Come on.
Yeah, that was all. I thought we might have been fucked there. Well done. Way to block that with your body.
Open that Vladimir Guerrero Jr. trophy case. And
there you go.
Insert another Gold Glove.
All right, 2 out. Austin Hayes up, who's 2 for 4. Dominguez here. Oh, yeah. Oh, do it again. Do it again.
See, if you can get whiffs on those outside sliders like that,
wow,
it's beautiful, right?
I mean,
and this is where
it's game over for the pitchers if they're swinging at that, you know? This guy hit a 3-run homer earlier and a double. He's been hot. And he did it again. One more time. One more time, Sir Anthony. One more time.
What a greasy pitch.
Isn't it, though?
That was beautiful.
I didn't actually answer the question, though. I loved Freddie Peralta's, slurve that he has. Insane. But I do still think that the sexiest pitch for me is a 2-seamer that, starts outside and then clips the edge of the zone, you know? That shit is just so good for me. 0-2 on Hayes. Okay, that's fine.
Throw some garbage.
Exactly.
Sure.
Yeah, you have a couple you got money in the bank right now, Dominguez.
If the guy's gonna swing at shit, give him shit.
You got money in the bank, right? We can afford to spend a couple waste pitches here. Feel free to do that one more time. Or alternatively, if you want to go fastball up and in here, I'm okay with this as well. And we do go fastball.
98 on the outside corner. Let's
go. 3 outs remaining. 454 legends in this chat. Vladdy, Bo, Varsho. Could we have it any better, everybody? 11-9. What a ball game. What a time right now. This has not alleviated any of my concerns about the pitching whatsoever, but I'm still fucking hype.
This is what I was saying, though, right? Is that today felt like a game we were going to see offense. Yes. And boy, have the bats showed up. You love to see it.
Selling. I mean,
what, 9-5 was my prediction for the Jays. I know that we got to the chat. Many of you chose high scores. I don't think we saw anything like 11-9, though. Everyone was a little bit more trepidatious with their predictions here. But my goodness, this Blue Jays team. Need a huge win. Where is it? Where are we at on the Red Sox and the Yankees here? Let me pull up some scores. We got anyone watching here, the scoreboard? Okay, so 2-0 Yankees in the 5th still. And then, the Red Sox wound up beating the Guardians 11-7. All right, so the Jays need a W here. Pretty darn bad. Little insurance wouldn't be a bad thing. Meat of the order coming up here for the Blue Jays. By the way, Baseball Town on Thursday. You should be there. Left Field Brewing if you're around Toronto.
Not this shit again.
Not this shit again, exactly. Nick's going to be there.
Yeah, I'm going to be there.
He's going to be there. He doesn't want to be. He wants to watch football, but we got him, baby. Jonah Birnbaum of The Score, Chris Black. We've got the ticket link pinned at the top there. Baseball's your code to save some bucks. Come have beers with us, gang. Why wouldn't you? Blue Jays off day. Vladdy at the plate here. He's 2 for 3 on the day. 0-2.
All right, everybody. One more inning left to play here.
The Reds have San Martin back out there for the 9th.
Can the Toronto Blue Jays hold on?
I say they should just pad this lead a little. Sure,
Bang. There you
squeeze
go.
it through.
There you
Squeeze
go.
that through.
I believe that warrants a beep, 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 beep. Laddie daddy. It's okay, Nick. My Eagles will destroy the one-star Cowgirls. Well, here's the thing, man. I want to watch, you know? I will be tuning in on my phone and checking in regularly. All the fantasy teams. I have already a stupid amount of money riding on this ball game. It's very, very stupid. It's probably sponsored by Just in the Nick of Time. So thank you, Just in the Nick of Time.
Not to interrupt your guys' football talk here, but Hoffman warming in the pen. I know there's some concern in the chat. Out of curiosity, does anyone have someone they'd rather them go to right now than Hoffman? Because Nick, can I throw it to you here? Is there another option you feel more comfortable with in the 9th in a tight game?
Absolutely not.
Which isn't
that's
good news.
Exactly. Like that's not praise to Jeff Hoffman. That's actually just like a comment on how horrendous the bullpen actually is. He's their guy, folks. I mean, if he blows this one, then I think that we need to now make an actual change. Although the fact of the matter is that there's nobody to change to. The only other guy that people have been, talking about is Sir Anthony Dominguez. And like I said to Scott previously, that's gonna
That's a fun way to move the runner up.
That is a fun way to move the runner up. But realistically, there's nobody else that is doing significantly better than Hoffman than him. And that's not a good thing. Again, that's not a good thing, okay? So don't let me be saying this as you interpreting this as being like, oh, Nick's a Hoffman lover. No, I'm just saying that he's the best option out of the worst. Right now, and that's really what it boils down to. That's
and
gonna
the
be a
truth
strikeout
is,
right there.
Come playoffs, you need Jeff Hoffman, so you might as well strut him out there and hope that he catches fire again. Because we know how good he can be.
Exactly.
April,
right?
June, July, Hoffman existed.
Yes.
Like, they're not just figments of our imagination.
Yeah. It was there, and people tend to forget that. They're like, oh, he's again, and you look at the season-long numbers, you see a 5-year innings to your closer, you're like, what the fuck is this? But there has been months of time where he's been very good. It just so happens that right now, that's not the case.
And his whip shows it.
Yes.
His whip is probably a better representation of what he really is.
However, you want to see something real bad?
I don't, but I know what you're going to show me.
Do you? Tell me what you think I'm going to show you.
Are you going into whiff rate here? Ooh, now I'm curious. Now I actually am curious.
That is something that is actually a big-time problem.
That is a big-time problem. His walk rate is ugly.
No.
Well, yes, it is, but...
yes, okay, yeah. But this is more what I'm talking about right
Oh, yes.
Is that... So, right now, I brought up to Scott right here is the his barrel percentage...
Which is why he gives up so many dingers.
Correct. Yeah, so there is...
I had to be spoon-fed, but I got there.
You got there. I mean, ultimately, it's such a weird thing, because, like, his whip actually looks good, but the hits that he gives up are fucking loud. And that's one of those things where it's like, are we... is that going to be the difference in the playoffs, right? If we are up by 1 run and you're up against the Yankees or something like that, like I don't want a guy coming in here who's given up home runs left, right, and center, which has been his big issue here. However, going back to my initial thing, there's no better option. So, point of all that is that this bullpen fucking sucks, and I really wish that we had Johan Duran.
Right now. It sucks right now. By the way, Johan Duran also has blown some saves.
He has actually, yeah.
You know, like nobody's infallible.
Bad example.
But nobody's infallible. Like that's the thing. Who are you going to get, right?
That's true.
Ryan Helsley has been a complete disaster.
Yeah.
And I mean, they were the
God forbid you look at Jordan Romano's stats over there. I mean, like that's poor man is might be done and dusted at this point.
Man, just a bummer to see that. But he has completely been irrelevant.
Yeah. Well, actually, he's been so relevant.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, he's negatively impacted everything. Mariano Rivera, dude, if you know where the next Mariano Rivera is, feel free to point us in the right direction here.
Hey, former Toronto Blue Jay Yosfer Zulueta into the game here. Of course,
shit.
Some of you might remember a couple years ago.
I do remember that guy, yeah.
Zulu, one of the top prospects in the Blue Jay system, which goes to show you how bad the farm system was and what an improvement they have seen.
Right.
No offense to Zulueta.
It is the captain here, guys. Is home run Hoffman coming in? Yes, he is, True North. He will be.
A nice little single here to pad the lead would be nice.
The more that I watch baseball, the more that I do have a deep underlying respect for the guys like Rivera or like Josh Hader or, you know, like those individuals who are closers, but year in and year out, like, you know what you're going to get. And that's just so rare. In the bullpen, like you don't really see that, you know. So like when you actually get a guy that is, dominating like that every single, it's like you unless he's injured, you know you're gonna get a 2.5 or lower ERA for 30+ saves.
Yeah,
you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's so awesome. Massive shout out here to MPA 1994. You're up. Mets fan here. For the love of God, please win. We have 525 legends in this chat right now, and I can promise you that majority of them are Blue Jays fans, and they are feeling the exact same way. I know that we gotta kind of take out your dirty laundry right here with oh shit.
Hey,
Laddie Daddy.
He's like, if you're sleeping, I'm gonna take it.
Y'all didn't need to do that, but okay, we're here for it. Look at that. He's looking so inconspicuous.
I'm impressed he even threw down. I did not expect them to throw down there because that is a dangerous game to play.
Can I get a go pack go? Go pack go, Adam Canning. Dude, I can't believe that you were not in the stream after the Micah Parsons trade. That's crazy, but like I've never been more hype about our football team, and that is going to be a walk right there on Alejandro Kirk.
Love to see it.
We got 2 people on, runners at the corners, 2 outs, top of the 9th, 11-9. Blue Jays up.
254 likes. We are getting ever so close to that 269, man.
I'm surprised that this is the part of the stream where like I get a little bit like, I'm like, what's going on here? You know, we got 500+ people in here. And if everybody hit the like button, it's like we would smash 269. We would smash 369. It's almost like, what are we doing that like we can't do to earn your like? That's what I want to know. Like, how do I earn that thing?
I blame the new guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone in Discord said that the Chapman has gone 40 innings straight without giving up a hit. Join the Discord chat. Actually, I think I already have him up here already. Yeah, Chris has been busy tonight. But you're right. I don't know if it's 40 innings, but like I think it's not quite that long. But Aroldis Chapman has given up, or he's gone. I thought it was like 12 to 15 innings where he hasn't given up a hit or something like that.
36 years old.
Insane.
And he's throwing over 100 still.
Insane.
It doesn't seem Doesn't seem human.
Honestly,
maybe your robot theory on DeGrom applies to Aroldis here.
or alternatively, like maybe get the tests.
Yeah, that's right. Let's get a little bit of.
I mean, that's a little crazy. 1-2 on Addison Barger, who was also accused of stuff.
By the classiest man in baseball.
Exactly.
Everyone's favorite.
Everyone's
fun-loving
fave.
dude.
Yeah.
Tommy Pham. I don't know if you saw it. Max was like, did anyone notice that Adam Peddle has a way better beard than he used to? Which, by the way, I will say, thank you, everybody, for including me in your Blue Jays Today community right now. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Took a couple innings, but it feels like you're winning the chat over.
I feel like I'm at least being accepted.
Go.
Oh,
we're in.
baby.
There you go. Needed
What a
the insurance.
demoralizing way to lose a run.
We would never.
We would never. Not in Toronto.
12-9, everybody.
Love to see
Hoffman's got 3 runs. If he blows this, then okay, I agree with all of you. We make a change. That's what I say about all that. Let's go, Vlad. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Finally, at the casual 21 runs that I originally said a couple innings ago.
You might even be more than that. No, it's not going to be. That is going to be a line out right there from Addison Barger. We are going into the bottom of the 9th, everybody.
Wow.
Almost at the end of this ball game. It's Jeff Hoffman. Can I get a big thank yous in the chat for our guest Scott here for coming in and for doing this with me. I could have done it solo, but I thought that it would be a more engaging experience for you guys and just for me as well, honestly, to have somebody to kind of riff off of. So please hit him with a thank you if you've enjoyed the coverage tonight. Maybe we'll see. I could potentially stream tomorrow's game as well. We'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you again, Scott. The chat appreciates you. They riffed on you and they came after you, but I can promise you that they've been having a good time as well. They've at the end of the day, they've been watching, and that's all we can ask, right?
Thanks to Amish Walk-Off is pretty fun. But again, I cannot stress to you guys enough how much hair I grow on this part. You know, I'm not box cutting like an Amish man. Come on.
Right.
I just appreciate you giving me a right there.
I was like, in my brain, I'm like, he's looking for positive encouragement.
Yeah, and sometimes a man needs it.
Yeah. All right, team. Bottom of the 9th. Jeff Hoffman coming out. Look, we got to rip this Band-Aid off eventually, and you might as well do it with a 3-run cushion and just see what happens. If he gives up a lot of hard contact here, then I think we know. Scott has a voice for radio, which I believe he's been told countless times.
I actually worked in radio for 9 years, so it makes sense. You know?
Mm-hmm. Scott does underwear commercials too. Very macho. Nice.
This chat, you're too much.
I'll have to do my best to never see those. Jeff Hoffman. 3-run
Miles
cushion.
Straw.
All the defense coming in here. 500
right.
legends in here. Blue Jays looking to win a ball game.
God, I love how much Miles Straw has fun when he's out in the outfield, man. He's just a good, fun-loving dude out there.
We were talking about it today on the Blue Jays Today Show. Fires. That one's going to be grounded and an out. Oh, we needed it.
2 outs. 2 outs left.
We were talking about it on Blue Jays Today Show, or yesterday, excuse me.
We missed 269. You scolded them, and they surpassed it.
Who was it?
And nobody even claimed it. No claimsies.
Sometimes they do that. They don't. They
won't
forget.
even
They
pay
forget.
attention, right.
They and it just happens naturally. Bottom of the 9th right here. Stewart up. Yeah, right. Bo Bichette on top.
I almost want to give it to him, though.
Give it to him. You know what? Give it. Yeah, I give it to him.
Bichette on top.
He called it. He called it, man. 1-0 on Stewart. Hoffman, third pitch right here. That one's going to be a ball. 2-0. I was gonna just say about Miles Straw, like the fact that he's played any role at all with this ball team is actually miraculous.
It's incredible.
Considering when we first acquired him, I mean, I remember the entire narrative was we just picked up this $12 million check.
Yeah.
For nothing. We're going to cut him. And the fact
This
that
front office just keeps taking all of Cleveland's dead weight.
Exactly. Yeah, that's going to be a strike right there. Swinging strike 2-2.
We don't just take their dead weight. We take their good weight.
And transformed it into something really special, actually. Velo is down. That's concerning. I do see that. But honestly, if he can find the zone, I'll be okay with this. Packers aren't good. They won't make playoffs. You're high, Raptors. That was going to be grounded. This should be... Oh, my God. Tough play. Not going to be able to make it. That will be a runner on.
But he saved a double there. That was absolutely a double down the line.
That was a double for sure. Yep. All right.
Okay.
2Ks tonight. Here we go. Is this pistol? Oh, are people donating $2,000?
That's right, everybody. You show up, Shy Guy.
Shy Guy said he was going to donate $1,000. I'm actually not even fucking with you. He said he was going to donate $1,000 if the Jays won. Scott was going to get the biggest Blue Jays Today welcome that we have seen in a long time.
In forever.
Yeah, literally. We've never seen that before, you know? So...
Start bringing on more guest hosts if that happens.
1-0 on Hayes.
Good.
Nice pitch. That's a great pitch right there. Seriously.
Bottom of this Reds order.
Hoffman. That's another good one right there. That's another filthy pitch right there, for real. Drew Patterson deserves to go on the board. Does Shy Guy not even have $5 to spare? Says Drew. W's in the chat for Drew. Thank you very much, man. We appreciate you sparing $5 for us and the hard work that we put in. Again, this is a free show. I'll never ask you guys to pay anything to see this. It's completely free. The fact that you guys donate any of your hard-earned money is truly
above and beyond.
Yeah, exactly. Genuinely. 1-2 on Hayes right here. Hoffman, 11th pitch incoming.
And if your money's not hard-earned, let's say you just come from a rich family, just donate. What are you doing? Nick said he'd never ask, but I said no such fucking thing.
If it's easy earned, I mean,
yeah, if it's
nobody
easy
said
money.
anything about easy earned money. Yeah. I was only talking about hard earned stuff. 2-2 on Hayes. Let's get a strikeout, says Pistol Pete. I will take a strikeout. I was like, any form of out of any kind, please.
Shaggy getting his lumps in. I haven't been called Shaggy in a long time. I like that, though.
Okay, the full count right here. Do not put him on.
Scooby-Doo's off solving a mystery without me tonight, guys.
Raptors, how are you guys doing? I'm a Jays fan. I love to see them win a World Series. You came to the right place, Raptors. I assume that you're new here. Welcome in. This is the spot. Full count. Hayes is going to strike out looking. What a fucking pitch. Ice in the veins right there by Jeff Hoffman. Clips the outside with that fastball.
Man.
You're on to something about the sexy looking fastball, you know?
The way he dropped those two sliders in there for strikes and follows it up with that, and that's paint.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's the thing. When Hoffman's on, it looks filthy.
And this is interesting here. So the Cincinnati Reds bring in bench bat Benson and Pistol Pete coming out to kind of give the scouting report to Hoffman on him.
Is this a top prospect for them?
This is just a guy.
Just a guy. Okay.
Just a man who hits from the other side.
Right. Sorry. Hey, look at those Blue Jays fans. Hell yeah.
Yeah, they have had no beers.
Bottom of the ninth here, 2 outs. Jeff Hoffman looking to win this ball game. If you haven't already, hit that like and smash the subscribe button. Now is your time to do it. Hoffman fires that one that's going to be fouled off.
0-1 here. This is a big out for the Blue Jays. The Red Sox already putting up a W. The Yankees up 2-0 against Houston right now in the 6th, I think it is. Scoreboard watching in September, baby.
As we should be. That's outside. Runner at first right now. It doesn't really matter. They got to get this man on, and then they got to get the next man on. Well,
Yanks are up 6-0 now. Thank you, Pistol Pete, for the update. That is not great.
Just means that we have to win this that much more.
2 strikes.
Ooh. Good try. You crossed him up a little bit there. You missed your spot, Hoff. And a defensive indifference. He takes second base.
Just attack this guy because neither of these guys matter right now.
No. You throw this in the zone, and you see if he can do anything with it. Okay. I think we do that one more time. Hoffman.
He's like, time. I got to rethink after that greasy pitch.
I got to rethink my entire career path after what I just fucking did. No 100%.
Idea why I swung at that. I thought it was going to be a fastball. You could tell that, like, the wheels turning in his head. He's like,
holy shit, I don't know what is going on right now.
Thought it was a fastball.
2-2.
Beautiful.
And
that's the game, folks. Get under it, Bo. There it is.
That's the ball game. Blue Jays win 12 to 9 in what was just an epic first outing for Scott to join in on this live stream.
So much fun. Honestly, Blue Jays Today chat, you've been fucking gems. We're after the 9th now, so I'm letting the F-bombs fly. Not that we've been holding back.
Yeah, I don't hold back that much,
so there we are. But thank you so much for having me number 1, Adam. This was a blast. Big Blue Jays win.
But
Nick, yes, of course. Yes. Sorry, everyone's like, where's Adam? And it's in my head.
ABBA with a $10 donation. If the Blue Jays make the World Series, I will donate $500 to Blue Jays Today. Go Jays go. Well done. Thank you so much, ABBA Edgar. We appreciate you. We appreciate Justin the Nick of Time. We appreciate everybody that has spent their time with us this evening, donated and subscribed and liked and everything like that, except Shy Guy, because you know what I mean? Kind of pulled the rug underneath us right here. But Blue Jays win a game that they had to win. Looking for the series dub tomorrow. If offense can put up 12 again, I can almost assure you that we will get it done. If you're looking for something to do on Thursday night, go check out Baseball Town at Left Field Brewery. I will be there in person alongside Scott, alongside Chris Black, alongside Jonah Birnbaum from The Score, alongside a bunch of other really cool Jays fans. We appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in this evening. And as always, you say go Jays go here. Go Jays go! I forgot to click the usually we have music here. I forgot to click it.
So now we're dancing.
Yeah,
like there's
no music.
There's nothing.
There's nothing.